Welcome to Ultimate Autographs. You have found the internet's best live break room featuring signed sports memorabilia and autographed sports cards inside the most exciting mystery boxes. If you're new to breaking with us, we can help break it down to make it as easy as possible to understand. First, head to the live break page and look for a series that suits your interests. Most of the series will have 8 spots, which represent the 8 NFL divisions, but other sports breaks or mixers may vary. If you purchase one spot, that means you have a 1 in 8 chance to win an item at an extremely discounted rate. Then click Add to Cart to purchase your live break spot. Once you have completed your checkout, tune in to the next available live breaks broadcast on Facebook, Twitch, or YouTube at 7 p.m. Central Time any day of the week, or 4 p.m. on weekdays, along with 2 p.m. on weekends. As you watch, you will see your name appear on the screen. When your specific break begins, your name will go into the randomizer and will be randomized a specific amount of times based on that evening's dice roll number. Once the randomization is over, the list of names of people that bought into that live break will be matched up with a specific division. If the item that is pulled from the mystery box matches your division, congratulations, you just won an incredible piece of signed memorabilia that will be shipped straight to your door. Want to guarantee yourself an item as opposed to testing your luck? Most of the series that you see on the live break page can be purchased under the mystery box tab of our website. Those boxes could either be shipped directly to your door or opened on the air before being sent to you. While you are there, make sure to sign up for our Signature Points Club. This exclusive club earns you points towards specific discounts, signed items, or exclusive events each and every time you buy at ultimateautographs.com. Your breaker for tonight's show,
Oh my God.
likes long walks on the beach, candlelight dinners in his Patrick Mahomes jersey,
The best quarterback in the world,
Oh, there
Patrick
he is.
Mahomes.
and staring at the messy posters over his bed, it's Kamen Entchev.
Hello and welcome to Ultimate Autographs. I'm Kamen Entchev here with Steven Ryan. Ready for a big show tonight? Got a lot of good stuff in the room. 6 diamond helmets left. There's a 2 authentic in this series. We're going to work in a quad box break, 2 from the old, 2 from the new series. So we can already take a peek at the new series. But this current one has been really, really good in the diamonds. We have a college series ready to go. As soon as we close out the vault or the 1 in 4, we'll drop a college series. A lot of big names in the vault and 1 in 4 as always. The slap cards, the can't miss reps, every headliner out there, Steven. We're at about almost a 1 in 2 chance at a photo headliner in the jerseys. Certainly better than 1 in 3. We have a lot of good stuff in the room. Cannot wait to get started. How are you doing tonight?
Doing good, Common. Like you said, a lot of good stuff, a lot of good odds. I want to get that college in here. I want to get those diamonds in here. And I mean, again, 1 in 6 chance at Tua, that's pretty good. And I think you should take advantage of that because once he goes off tonight, you're going to want his helmet.
Right.
Get it now.
466 passing yards
Get it now.
last week. I don't think he's going to get over 400, but I think he can get over 300. I've got my money on the Dolphins. Actually, I got a -1. Some places are -2, some is -1. I got the Dolphins -1. So go ahead and let me know on your score prediction for the game tonight, by the way. Anyone who gets to score exactly right, $30 gift card.
And if he does throw for 466 yards, sorry.
Yeah.
If he does do that, then you're definitely going to want his helmet because the Patriots, they don't allow that.
And my girlfriend's going to win her fantasy match if that happens.
I'll probably win too because that means
yes.
probably Tyreek did pretty well.
Yes.
I'm guessing.
I like Josh's comment. I think last Sunday, Colin was in for you, but last Sunday, Josh got mooned. Warren Moon, that is. I was like, Josh, you just got mooned.
Oh.
And he got himself a sick Warren Moon jersey. Let's see if I can score another this week. Yeah, good luck, Josh.
Great autograph.
Great autograph, Warren Moon. Good evening, Robert. Hope all is good, brother. We'll get the show started. 2 virtual dice looking for 6 or higher on the dice roll. We got 1 and a 1.
That's not going to work.
It's anywhere from 6 to 12.
Snake eyes don't work.
Nope. 5 and a 2, 7, your favorite number, Steven, will work on our dice roll. Good evening, Jody Grider. What's going on, Jody?
Hope all is well.
Yes. Wheel of Names. Let's see what we're chasing tonight. Chase item of the day. It's going to be the mini helmets. Only 10 mini helmets left. Joe Green, Ray Lewis, Terrell Rivas, headliners left. There's a DJ Moore and a Carson Palmer also available in those mini helmets. So I'm going to get that up for our chase. And no pre-fills, but I think we're close on the jersey.
We're closed on the jersey.
We're closed on
Not a pre-fill, like you said.
Yeah,
but
just after we got on.
Yep, ready to go.
All right, closed is even better than close. So, jersey, single number 1.
One letter.
Yeah, drop me a box number. Robbie, Todd, we got Josh. What's up, Josh? Robbie and Josh are new people. Robbie is a Bear fan like ourselves. He's going through a lot of trauma, as Bear fans are, the last couple of weeks.
I think a lot of Bears fans these days, the ones that are really in it, and I think there's a lot more people than myself.
Yeah.
We're kind of just in it.
Yeah.
It's kind of expected, and it's just
I
unfortunate.
agree with you to an extent. I think a lot of people are getting there again, but going into the season, there was a lot of hype.
Well, we have to look for something.
And it's week 2, though. It is still week 2, but not looking great 2 weeks in for our Bears. We got Mary in here, Jody, Josh, William, and Sean. John's got box 2. He was first. Josh had 23. He was second. It is first come, first serve on box numbers. So we'll do box 2 for the jerseys. Obviously, you never know what's going to happen in this break room, Steven. That's one of the beauties of stepping in here. Anything can happen, but usually my gut feeling tends to be right. I've got a feeling a lot of diamond helmets tonight and a lot of jerseys tonight.
Mm-hmm.
So that will be probably what's going down. Box 2. Let me quickly let you guys know about this new series we have up. Technically, it is up. So we have a quad box break in the Cover 2 Helmet series. You get 2 boxes from that series and 2 boxes from the current series in the quad box break. Every single headliner is out there in the new series. Jamar Chase, Justin Herbert, Calvin Johnson, the Smith, Aikman, and Irvin triple signed, Justin Fields, that John Elway retro Bronco authentic, the custom James Harrison, Trevor Lawrence, and the Drew Brees Flash authentic. I think the Cover 2 is also 25.
It is 25.
So there's actually in this series a 9 in 25 chance at a photo headliner. So you can get 2 headliners the first break. Imagine pairing it with the Tua that's left in the current batch. So there's a lot of good possibilities in that series. So I'll start with the randomizer for our jerseys, and we'll start with box 2. I think kickoff for the game tonight is at 7:20.
I think so.
So you guys got 12 minutes to drop in your score predictions. If you haven't, if you get the right score, I will send you a $30 gift card. Steven and I are thinking alike. I think you had 31-21. I've got 30-20 Dolphins tonight. That's my upset team this year. I got them in the AFC title game, Miami Dolphins.
2.
So Josh, you got the NFC North. Jody Grider's got the NFC South. We have the NFC East is John Sutter, William Zimmerman, NFC West, Robbie Lopez, AFC North, Sean Brennan, AFC South. We got Max Warner, AFC East, Todd Palma, AFC West. Look at Michael Bennett. Awesome game. Go Commanders with the exclamation points. Steven and I watched the ending of the game here before the show. Hail Mary for the Broncos. But they had to go for 2, and they didn't get the 2-point play. What a buzzkill after that dramatic play.
I know, right?
Courtland Sutton, was probably interfered with, but look, Denver's got themselves to blame for being down that much the whole time. But what a thrilling win for the Commanders.
They were up for a long time.
Right? They were up 21-7, then they were down like 35-24, and then it was something like that. It was a crazy game. Jody's saying 27-17 Dolphins, by the way. Jody Grider. Well. We are starting with a headliner, Steven.
Let's go.
One of the best receivers in the NFL. Last year, he was tied for third in receiving touchdowns, and he was fourth in receiving yards. None other than A.J. Brown on the custom Eagle jersey. John Sutter, one spot on that break. Box number mojo, A.J. Brown.
Wow. That's a good start right there.
Yeah, John. Oh, man. I know A.J. had that little sideline altercation with Jalen Hurts. I'll say this as a receiver, you always got to want to have the ball, right, Steven?
That's very true.
And he wants it. I mean, he actually should have had over 40 receiving yards, but they had a touchdown called back against him.
Why do I feel like Tyreek's not going to get a catch tonight?
Alex and I were talking about it. You and I were talking about it. The DraftKings trap, as we call it. I don't know how you got Tyreek plus
It's
one
got to be
catch.
because I don't use that app as much.
They're trying to get you to use it because DraftKings is my main go-to. My stepped-up boost is Tyreek 75 plus yards at plus 100.
That's it?
Yeah. So he's got to get
wonder
75.
what he's at regularly.
I think the 75 plus is normally, I think, minus 160 is what they wrote. I don't know what his typical over-under is, but we'll see.
It's got to be somewhere near around that.
We've got our first Patriot score prediction in here. Adam Cantwell.
Okay.
24-20 Patriots. Sean Kia saying 35-17 Dolphins. John saying thank you. You're welcome, John. So, I mean, look, it is crazy. The line's only like 1-2 points. But we've had about 10 people guess between the early show and the night show tonight. It's been about 90% Dolphins on this program, which is actually what causes me to worry, right?
I know. And also, I do not like falling victim to the, they look so good week one.
Yeah.
And then, like, there's just a slight letdown.
Right?
And not because it's their faults or anything. It's just a natural human element to do.
Sure.
Especially after opening week. Like, you're just so juiced to play football. And then you kind of get into the grind of the regular season. So I just hope that doesn't affect them as much.
Yeah, I think it's very hard to be consistent, period. I do agree with that, Steven, for sure. Williams says, I like the boys, win 30-10, but I don't like the 5 drives stopped and settling for 5 field goals. The kicker was really good today.
The kicker was on point, though.
Yeah. John with 23-17 Miami. And Dallas Williams, owner of Tyreek Hill and Tua in fantasy, going with 31-20 Fins. He's looking for some points in that matchup. He's going to need them because he is currently trailing the White Lightning Brandon, who's already has 173 points in the UA Fantasy League.
My little goodness.
Talk about how close the league is. He actually had the least points in the league last week. Now he's got the most. T. Higgins, 28 points. CeeDee Lamb, 25. Lamar Jackson, 22. Rashad White, 21. Mike Evans, 29. So he did some work.
Yeah, he did.
Did some work, our guy Brandon. I'll take a peek at the UA Fantasy League here in a little bit. But first, I do want to give you guys a top-to-bottom rundown of the break page. Let you guys know what we got going on tonight. And there is a lot of good stuff available in all of our series. So let's attack.
Oh, they are.
They are. People are already filtering in.
We are getting some traction.
Okay, I got to refresh the page then because I was like, it looks open, but I got to...
refresh that bad boy.
Got to refresh here. So refreshing the break page. Looks like the slabs are moving. The next jersey sold out. The mini is only 2 away, so I'll actually hold off on the rundown.
Yeah.
Because we do have a jersey break coming up. So if you guys have any questions as to what's left, let me know. I do like giving everyone the lowdown of everything going on, but I do save that for when there's not breaks, because we do have a jersey break that's full, a mini break that is right around the corner. And we're also really close on the slab double. Only 3 left there. So thank you guys for jumping in. Let's make this a great, great night. I definitely am here to stay as long as you guys want. I'm happy to stay, till midnight if you guys want. That doesn't mean that we can't break all night, but I want to see the orders earlier in these shows. I mean, our guy Joe and Colin last night, they were here till midnight, and the first couple hours were slow, and then it picked up. So I wanted it to be hot early on in the show. Want to make this a whole thing the whole night, Steven. Don't have to wait till 10 o'clock to start partying, right?
Absolutely not. But sometimes, unfortunately, Kamen.
That's how it
Not
goes.
unfortunately, fortunately.
Yeah.
The kids have to go to bed first.
That's true.
That's
The kids, and in some cases, the wives.
Yeah.
The wives got to be in bed. So Chris Newman, Scott Deans, Ronnie and Salako, and Michael Bennett in our second jersey break. I can tell that the room's going to be hot tonight because I'm looking at, we already have more than double the viewers we had in the early show.
Yeah, there we go.
So that's usually a good indicator.
More eyes.
More eyes, more breaks. It's simple mathematics. Robbie, you haven't missed much yet. We pulled an A.J. Brown custom jersey. Actually, Robbie was in that break. You didn't win, unfortunately. But a lot of good stuff coming up here. So, no box number yet. I'm going to head to the wheel for a box number in the jerseys here. All right, so let's see. What do we have left? We do have 31 through 39, so it's going to be the big wheel here. All right, box number for the jerseys. We've got box 25, Steven. 25, which is available on the ticker. 25 going off for our black box jerseys. So Chris, Scott, Ronnie, Michael. We got ourselves 7 clicks coming up for our divisions. Moving the chains number 2. 25. All at the steroid box here. Michael Bennett in the NFC North. Michael NFC South.
Rafael Palmeiro.
Mark McGuire, Barry Bonds. Need I say more?
Wow, it does add up.
Yes. Scott Deans, NFC East, NFC West. Chris Newman, AFC North. Ronnie, AFC South. Michael, AFC East. And Scott in the AFC West. Box 25 of 40. All of them Marcus. Marcus asked what headliners are left. They can't miss reps. Every single one, good sir. Here's a guy that I think's playing tonight. It's one of the best defensive players in the league. I think it's a secondary name in the Jersey series. Matthew Judon for the Patriots. That's the AFC East. Michael Bennett still on fire in the break room.
Okay.
Congrats, Michael, on your Matthew Judon. Very, very nice, sir. Let's see. Michael did have a few spots in that break. Didn't snipe it, but did earn it for sure on Matthew Judon. And guys, if you have any questions as to what's left in every series, please ask us. We'll let you know. I'll save the rundown for whenever we get caught up on the breaks. 4 straight Pro Bowls for Judon, by the way.
Okay.
One of the best linebackers. Not bad for a 5th-round pick out of Grand Valley State, Steven.
Not bad at all.
Very nice, says Michael Bennett. Michael's having himself a day, man. Can you imagine being a Commander fan? You give up that Hail Mary at the end, but then you still win.
Yeah.
It's just crazy.
Just all the emotions in one minute to sit. 1 minute, area.
Yeah. 2-0. Commanders 2-0.
Hey.
They were in my wild card. I had them as a wild card team this year. I went with 3 NFC East teams in the playoffs like last year. Giants, who, have looked not great, looked great in the second half. Crazy comeback win against Arizona today. Just a lot of wild things going on in the break room. Ronnie asking what's left in the minis. There is 10 mini helmet boxes left, Ronnie. We have a Joe Green, Ray Lewis, Darrell Revis. And if you read the listing, you'll see DJ Moore and Carson Palmer on there. Have not pulled those either. So the AFC North, Green, Ray Lewis, and maybe Carson Palmer. We do get him on the Cardinals sometimes. Mm-hmm. But if it's a Bango Carson Palmer, AFC North is a hotbed there. So slab double next, Steven. So randomized for 2 slab box numbers here. think we did 2 in the early show. And I think, was it just 1 slab break? I think we
Yeah,
did.
just one.
You are welcome, Ronnie. Let's do box 22. So it's 2 times again. And then we got 1 more. How about box 4 in the slabs? Sammy
24.
Joseph is back in the break room. What's up, Sammy? Chris,
4 or 420?
4 and 22, sorry.
Or 22? Oh,
Yeah, so I said 2 twos twice. 4 and 22. So Sammy, Chris, Todd, Sean, and Michael Bennett in here. Good luck, guys. Every single headliner available in the slabs. Every single headliner available in the never-ending can't miss reps as well. Every box available at all times in every series. You can hit any huge name at any moment. That is the beauty of the UA Live break room. All right. Todd, you've got the NFC North, Mr. Palma. Michael Bennett of the NFC South. We have the NFC East for Sean Brennan. Michael's got the NFC West. Sammy, AFC North. Sean, AFC South. Michael, AFC East. And Chris Newman in the AFC West. 4 and 22 in the slabs. Ooh, this is a good one. You know how we say running backs have a short life, like a short career?
Shelf life, yeah.
Like an NFL shelf life.
Yeah, that's fair.
This guy was very briefly one of the best backs in the entire league. It's a Becca 10 autograph rookie card, 9.5 gem mint, Larry Johnson. You know it's a rookie card because I think it says number 34. He was 27. That's actually a rookie patch auto, Steven. That's numbered 463 out of 1,100. So a lot of these were actually made. But nice slab card right there. It's Newman, Chris Newman on Larry Johnson.
Okay. Nice win right there. Larry was a beast.
He was great. Followed Parise Holmes, and they were both really good. You know, Will Shields, no joke blocking for those guys. Willie Rowe. So good stuff. I'm looking it up. Larry Johnson, the running back. So the Larry Johnson, the basketball player too. LJ in 2006 had 1,789 rushing yards. That's coming off 1,750 and 20 rushing touchdowns in 05. So 05 and 06, this dude was something else.
He was on a different level.
Yeah, it was. I mean, that was right in that LT Sean Alexander era, right after Parise Holmes, one of the best backs in the league. And good news, Steven, Chris Newman likes it.
There you go.
And he's the guy who got the card. That is what's most important.
A fun win right there.
All right. I like getting different stuff in the room. Larry Johnson's a guy we have had before, but not often.
I mean, have you only seen him on a slab?
Only on a slab.
Exactly.
Correct.
So,
yeah.
yeah.
Only in the slab cards.
Those kind of guys, they're fun for the slabs.
Yes, they are. Yes, they are. 22 is next. Here's a fun one. It's a former Bear, Steven. But this right here is a rookie card, so it's him on Denver. Brandon Marshall.
Ooh.
Mint 9 card, Brandon Marshall.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah, 21 catches, which is a single game NFL record. More than 12,000 career receiving yards, a 6-time Pro Bowler. And what's the beauty of a double box break, Steven?
You win twice.
With what, one spot?
Un spot.
Oh, that's what Chris Newman just did.
Okay, Chris.
What up, Chris? One spot in the break. Brandon Marshall and Larry Johnson.
Yeah, that's the best right there.
So Chris didn't like it when he played for the Broncos. Okay. Well, he was a great player, whether it was the Broncos, the Bears, or Jets.
Now his card's coming to you, buddy.
Yeah, fantastic player. If you don't want it, Chris, I'll take it. I'm
I know,
joking.
that card is gorgeous. Though.
People do give us memorabilia.
They are
here,
very kind.
and they don't have to.
No.
They don't have to. Steven gave me a Nick Bolton rookie card, Panini Prism. I like this one.
I know, the orange.
It's nice.
It is beautiful.
It's not autographed,
And
but it
that
is
Brandon
beautiful.
Marshall, like, that's Topps Chrome does a magnificent job.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
Clean. Very, very clean.
We are caught up in the breaks here. In a
Okay.
moment. So Sean Brennan, my man, you have 5 spots in the can't miss reps.
Uh-oh. Let him know, Steven.
So I'm just I'm not trying to ask anyone to spend their money. Please spend your limit. Don't go over it. But me and Kamen have been, we work a lot together. We've been in this break room many a times. We've seen some snipes happen. So if you do want to just secure yourself the victory, it might be best just to get those three other spots. And just, hey, 1 in 25 chance I might pull Patrick Mahomes. 8 in 25 chance I'm going to hit a headliner, and it's guaranteed mine. And it's can't miss. So all the names are fantastic.
He's literally at that weird spot of 5. Because I always tell the guys 4 spots, okay, 50-50 shot. The number I use is 6 or 8. It's like 6, 2, 8. If you're gonna buy, at least 6, definitely buy them all. 5 is, you're probably right. Probably worth being safe.
Especially
if you're gonna put that much money into it. Might as well get the guaranteed dub.
Maybe not in a series like the slabs or the jerseys. I wouldn't necessarily say that, because that's okay if you get sniped. And that's
you're spending less money.
No one wants to lose, but
right.
I'm saying I would be way more at peace with myself personally if I bought all the spots in this.
Yeah.
And then pulled the Mahomes.
And that'd be crazy. It's a $1,700 helmet in there, Steven. So, by the way, no need to apologize, Marcus. The Brady was pulled in the 1 and 4. Again, guys, if you have any questions as to what's been pulled in any break, just ask. And speaking of that, I'll go ahead and do the top to bottom rundown.
No, Kamen, you will not do that.
We have a break?
We do.
Mini helmets.
It's defensive.
Let's do the mini helmets, then I can do the rundown. Maybe, Steven. I hope not to.
I mean, I agree. Guys, go fill up those spots. And again, Sean, you do not have to do that. I'm just telling you from experience working here. I've seen it. I don't want it to happen to you because I feel bad when it happens.
The worst is the 7.
Yeah, that's
the 1, like the 5 again.
5's not bad, but still.
5 is in that gray area.
Yeah.
Do you buy them all? But anytime you get to over 5, for sure.
Well, I think someone's ruined that chance. Yeah, Ronnie said no. So
he's a gangster.
Yeah, Ron. See, they listen to me, and they all want to hop in. So
TCMG. We'll fill it if no one else jumps in. There you go.
No worries.
We got 21 and 24 from Robert in the mini helmets. So minis 21 and 24 will work. Sammy Sosa and Ken Griffey Jr., Steven. The Pats have that old school logo on midfield. The one with the helmet that we like so much.
Yeah,
Gronk, that we see in the room sometimes.
It's 2 away, so Sean, maybe they will fill it up.
It's gonna fill up.
It's gonna fill up. So 20 what?
21 and 24. Sosa and Griffey, or Sosa and Joe Creedy, or Roberto Clemente.
Maybe I have to make a PSA video for our channel about one spot snipe. If you can prevent it,
that would be probably a good idea. I'd be game for that.
And funny.
So 7 times here. We got Trenton Hall. Trenton's got the NFC North. And we got Mary Warner in the NFC South, Sean Brennan in the NFC East, Todd Palmer in the NFC West, Robert Clark in the AFC North, Jody AFC South, John AFC East, and Todd AFC West.
Yeah, like that, it's closed.
Yeah. Well, good.
Yeah, it's a great series, and it's just getting slept on.
It's one we're sleeping on. Exactly what I was going to say. Exactly true. 21 coming up. Headliner odds are really good. How about the NFL's all-time tackle leader, Ray Lewis?
Wow.
Most official tackles ever. He's a 13-time Pro Bowler, 2-time Defensive Player of the Year, 2-time Super Bowl champion, Super Bowl MVP, the best dancer in the history of the NFL. That is Ray Lewis. How about that, Robert Clark? That is very, very nice on the Ray Lewis.
That's a couple of headliner hits for Robert today.
Absolutely.
Not bad.
And Ronnie likes the sales tactic. Yeah, good job, Steven. Good job, Ronnie. Good job, everyone else. It's something that we actually talk about a lot. I mean, you'll hear me, you'll hear Steven, you'll hear even Colin and Alex say that. Definitely, we want to look out for you guys as best we can. Obviously, we don't control what's going to happen. The randomizer controls that, but...
And I can't emphasize this enough. Please spend your money at your choice.
At your choice.
It is not us telling you to do it. I'm just suggesting, hey, I've seen it happen too many times.
All we can do is make recommendations, but it's your money. How you spend it is up to you.
All right, so I gotta get that ready for you. Oh, it's ready for you. You're good.
Thank you, Steven. Box 24 coming up next. 24 of 25 in the mini helmets. Oh, here we go. We were just talking about it in the listing.
Oh, did it happen again?
It's actually not the Carson Palmer. It's Boomer Esiason.
Oh, but it happened again.
It's a nice one for Robert Clark. The single spot snipe. Congrats, Robert, on the Boomer Esiason. So, very cool.
I'm just going to say this. So that's back-to-back doubles where...
Single spot snipe. That happens again.
The one Division 1 twice. So
what are you referring to, Ronnie? Ronnie says you must not be married. Kamen saying that. Ronnie very well knows I'm not married yet.
I have no idea what he's referring to.
I don't know what he's referring to. But congrats, Robert, on your
what was it?
Boomer
Putting the kids? Kamen mentioned the wives going to sleep.
Yeah, right. Maybe that's what he's talking about.
The Boomer Esiason.
Yeah, former league MVP.
Maybe one of the greatest names ever.
Yeah, Boomer.
Esiason.
Right? Well, that's true, Ronnie. The wives have a lot of decision making. That is exactly why earlier in the show I said that's why sometimes people play late at night. I mean, you should be free to spend how you want, Ronnie. But then again, look, getting your wife upset may not be worth it, but if it's your money, you are technically free to do
Depends on the
what you want with
dynamic
it.
of the relationship, and all of those are different. So.
Exactly. We have another break coming up.
Yes,
Can't
we do.
miss rep.
Oh, I'm excited because these have been sitting here for way too long.
They're so good. The Mahomes has been available for
Over
a
a week.
long time, Steven.
Feels like over a week.
Yeah. So this is a 1 to 25er. We'll go twice for our box numbers. That's what second and third accounts are for, folks, says TMC. I mean, in all honesty,
And that's
Steven,
even more risky.
you should probably have one account that's just your own. Obviously, don't ruin your marriage or anything like that, but, people have different hobbies out there.
Yep.
Maybe you want to play breaks instead of going to the casino or going out to the bar with your buddies. Everyone's got that leisure money that they can spend. So, I get why having a couple account is good, but also maybe having one of just your own is always good. Can't miss. 22 is what we'll do.
Yeah, that wheel likes 22.
Oh, gosh.
What did Ronnie just say?
He says, I put my Ashley Madison subscription on my Visa.
Didn't Ronnie watch that? I watched a few episodes of it. This is ridiculous.
Oh, my God. Well, that was when, what is that, the Affair dating app?
That's the Affair dating app.
Yeah, the Affair dating app. And a lot of people got exposed for being on it a few years ago.
Hey, that app did numbers, though.
Yeah.
They
Ronnie
exposed your number, and they did numbers.
Oh, God. All right, 22 and 12.
5 to go in that quad.
Yeah.
So we can see some pretty sweet stuff here. So 22, you said?
Yeah, just to clarify, in case you don't know Ronnie, he is the break room comedian along with David Griffin. He is a father of 4 kids and a fur baby. So he's got 5 kids, Steven.
Isn't it girls? All girls?
I think the dog is a boy, but the kids are girls.
The humans.
Yeah, the humans are all girls. So everything he says, don't take it seriously. I do not take it seriously.
I imagine Ronnie gets to truly be himself here in the break room.
Yeah. This is his release.
This is his release.
This is his release. So Sean Brennan has the entire NFC. Todd Palma's got the AFC North. Sean's got the AFC South. Marcus AFC East. Ronnie's got the Mahomes spot AFC West. Hey-o, says Scott Deans. That camo Megatron looks sick. Sure does. Come and get Megatron here in the break room. Oh, this is a single and it can't miss.
Right?
So just 22. Perfect.
Yeah, just 22, yeah.
I'm just so used to these doubles. That
No, I get it,
twice.
but no, it's just a single.
All right.
But, guys, I don't see why we couldn't do a double.
We should do a double. Look at the NFC East positions there.
Right.
Taylor, Irvin, Dak, the AFC South, Harrison, Lawrence. So Wayne got a lot of good stuff. All right, box 22 coming up. The first rep helmet break of the show tonight. Full-size rep. It's called Can't Miss for a reason. We often get so caught up in the headliners, right? That's what it's all about. Everyone wants to know what headliner is left. I've said it before and I'll say it again. Can't miss. Diamond helmets, 1 and 4. Those 3 series in particular, everything is headliner quality. This is an example of that. How about a beautiful Archie Manning camo full-size rep?
A camo.
Yeah, 2-time Pro Bowl quarterback in the NFL. He's a college football Hall of Famer, an Ole Miss legend, and the Manning that started it all, Steven.
Well, Sean, there you go. Get a W out of that.
Yeah, that time the 5 spots did work.
Archie is not a joke.
Nope.
Now, again, maybe a second-tier, third-tier headliner, but still.
I thought you were about to say a 2nd-tier, 3rd-tier Manning when it comes to NFL quarterbacks.
That might be true as well.
That's how good the family is.
That might be true as well.
Nice. The patriarch, says Sean, right? He is the patriarch in that family. Have you seen
And the second best autograph.
look-wise?
Quality of the autograph, yeah.
Eli is really good. Archie's really good. Peyton, who is the best quarterback of them, has the worst-looking autograph.
So do you think he just spent more time on football? I'm just kidding.
I don't know.
I'm sure.
Well,
Again, training and advances. And also, Peyton had the greatest advantage of all. Archie was teaching them.
Exactly.
That's just so helpful. The Sanders kids, prime example.
They're doing pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Did you intend that pun, Steven?
No.
Okay, it worked out well,
nicely.
though.
It did.
Worked out well. The Book of Manning on the SEC Network is where it aired originally. I don't know if you've seen that one. It's so good.
I'm not, but I'm going to have to one day.
No, you have to
Check
watch it. It's shows. If you watch it, you walk away thinking, I love Archie Manning. He's literally the star of it. It's not
Right.
Peyton or Eli.
That's amazing.
The dad is the star of it. Nice hit, says Robert. Nice hit indeed. Very nice hit. Dolphins are just marching.
Yeah, they are.
Marching down the field.
Doing as they please down the
Miami. They are something else. Tua has completed every pass so far, doing what he does.
There we go. Find Tyreek Hill.
Yeah, that's how we do it. So I will do the, let's see, top to bottom rundown of the break page. We have movement.
Yeah, we
do have movement, so I'm going to do I've got my 2 top to bottom rundowns. The quick one, then I do the whole resumes, the stats, which you know I love. So I'll give these guys more of the quicker version of it, because we do have a lot of breaks that are coming up. So triple box break in the diamond helmets. We have 6 helmets left. One of them is the Tua Authentic. Statistically speaking, at this moment, Steven, for this season, the best quarterback in the NFL. That is
going.
tough to deny. We have the Brian Dawkins in here as well. So 2 big names with 6 left. We do have a quad box breakup. This is 2 from the new series and 2 from the old. So I'll just need 2 box numbers from the old set, 2 from the new. The new one is a 25 boxer. It's kind of our sneak peek to knock out 2 boxes. You know, Jamar Chase, Justin Herbert, Calvin Johnson, triple sign Cowboy, Fields, Elway, James Harrison, Trevor Lawrence, Drew Brees. An excellent list of headliners. Marshawn Lynch, CeeDee Lamb, Nick Bosa, Jordy Nelson, Nick Chubb. I mean, we're looking at a better than 1 in 2 chance at a headliner counting those names. 7 to go in the vault double box break. Earlier, I was talking about how every single hit is good in the 1 in 4, the diamonds, the can't miss. The vault is pretty much the same. I would probably lump that break in there as well. So 8 to go in the diamond single for $87. You can hit a Tua Authentic. 8 to go in the can't miss never ending reps. We just had a filler Archie Manning. The headliners are even better. Barry Sanders, Lawrence Taylor, Michael Irvin, Dak Prescott, Marvin Harrison, Reggie Wayne, Patrick Mahomes, Trevor Lawrence. There's 3 AFC South hits that are headliners, 3 NFC East. You can win 2 of them in 1 break. We've already seen someone double up with 2 minis and 2 slabs. We can do it here in the reps as well. 3 left in the 1 and 4. Have the Greg Maddux out there, and we have the Julio Rodriguez with 6 boxes left. We did just knock out our jersey break, so I'll get through this quickly. 7 in the slabs, every single headliner out there. 8 in the vault, 8 in the can't miss single, every single headliner out there. 3, actually the jerseys got refreshed. Those are sold out.
And the slabs are sold out.
And the slabs are sold out. So Namath, Diggs, Flowers, Hines Ward. We have Earl Campbell, all still available in there. Tony Dorsett. And the A.J. Brown we did pull. And then the minis are 8 away. Then the slab single sold out with every single headliner available there. So breaks are moving, which is just the way we love to see it. Jerseys are next. Jersey single number 3. Drop me a box number, Ronnie, Michael, or Scott. So, a lot of good stuff in the room tonight.
Ooh, a stumble. Those weird.
Oof.
Yeah.
Oh, they're going to have to settle for a field goal? That's fine. Covers -3. That's fine. -2, I guess, what I have now.
So you got it
No, -1 is what I got it at. That's right. Box 15, Steven.
Yep, gotcha. They had to kick it out anyways to make it 31.
Right, that's true. That is true.
You said 20? Sorry, 31? 20?
15.
Oh my-
1-5. Thank you, Mr. Bennett.
I'm thinking maybe 30.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I'm thinking. All right. Archie can sit here. I like this camo. It
Yeah.
actually works really nicely with the Saints logo.
Yeah, it does. I actually made that comment before. That is my favorite camo that we offer in the break room. The master, Mr. Enigma, said got it at -1 earlier. Insane spread number. That's what I'm thinking, man. I got it at -1 as well. So feeling good early in the game. Feeling really good about it. It was one of those spreads that didn't make much sense to me. But we'll see. It's easy to say that now. We'll see how it looks at the end of the night. 7 times for our jersey spots. All right, Scott Dean's in the NFC North and the NFC South. Michael Bennett's got the rest of the NFC and the AFC North. Ronnie, AFC South. Michael, AFC East. And Scott in the AFC West in Moving the Chains jersey series. We're moving the breaks here. So, Scott, congrats on your Natron Means. Former powerful running back in the 90s. Had one big season, well over 1,000 yards. The nice powder blue for the former Charger running back. Good get there. Scott Deans. Scott's heating up in the break room. Got that Joe Montana earlier. And now he's got Natron Means that is JSA certified. Congratulations, Scott. And we have, I think, a slab break to follow. So pretty much everything is moving right now. That's a name from the past, that's right. Little 90s back, Scott Deans. Natron Means. He meant business, this dude. He did mean business. I like pulling some of those old school guys. So, I mean, obviously, Scott, that sounds like a guy you grew up watching. I was a little bit young at the time, but whenever I pull guys from the early 2000s, I get that same feeling. That's a blast from the past, like we had Larry Johnson earlier. All right, Gabriel, new customer. Welcome, Gabriel. We got Chris Newman, Michael Bennett, and Sean Brennan in the slab single coming up.
Is that Natron?
Natron Means. The man means business, as I was just saying, Steven. Scott's happy with the blast from the past. So there you go, Scott.
4 to go on that quad.
Yep, it's going to happen. It is going to happen. So there's going to be 4 boxes left.
Mm-hmm.
So actually, what we could do is, you were saying, I think we were talking about this off air, but we could do, if no one buys in that single, we can do a double 1 and 1, right? We can do a double with the new one.
Yeah, we could.
Yeah, we could do that.
Mm-hmm.
There's going to be 4 left. Because we do have that triple. So if no one buys in The single, we can do that. It's great for me, old guys.
It just depends. We got Chris.
Young guys, all good.
Well, we wouldn't be able to do the double for Chris because it's 3 spots.
For which one? For
the torch passing.
the torch passing?
So I could put 3 spots in the single for him.
Okay. Well,
Or if he wants to buy a single, then I can combine it with a quad.
we'll revisit that when we get there. Let's do that,
There's
Steven.
options.
Scott Deans, to get to the college, we have 2 options. Either close out the vault, which has 3 boxes left, or close out the 1 and 4, which has 6 left. But really, it's 3 left because it's only 4-spot breaks. I would recommend the 1 and 4 personally, but either way, whatever closes first, vault 1 and 4 are breaks with a lot of high-end names. Greg Maddox still out there in the 1 and 4 as a headliner. So whichever one closes first, we'll drop college right afterwards. And if we close both, we'll also drop basketball as well. But I know they like the college break. It's kind of one of the break room favorites.
I mean, how often it doesn't come through?
Not all the time.
It's not
no.
a staple. Like, it's not always available, unfortunately.
Right, and that's what makes it more wanted. Also, a lot of break rooms, they'll have, cards or authentic helmets. There's not a lot of places you can find college. Ultimate Autographs is the premier spot for that. We'll do box 20, Steven, for the slabs. And I'll randomize these guys for their divisions. Let's get that diamond done. Let's get the 1 and 4, the vault. Let's get all this stuff done, the high-end breaks. All right, so Sean's got the NFC North. Chris, who won 2 slabs in the last break in the NFC South. Gabriel, NFC East. Michael, NFC West. Michael, AFC North. Chris, AFC South. Michael's got the AFC East and the AFC West here in our slab break. So I know Scott might be doing work to get those series closed. He's a big college guy waiting on some LSU lids.
I mean, he's probably saw Patrick Peters come out the past few days.
Yeah.
He's like, I gotta have that one.
Ooh. Here's a very, very talented running back. This is going to be the AFC East. Michael Bennett, Mint 9, Panini Prism. It's Brees Hall with the rookie card.
Very nice.
He's so good that he's kind of keeping Dalvin Cook as, the not number 1 back there.
Mm-hmm.
Had that massive run in that week 1 win. Very talented guy out of Iowa State. Former college teammates with Brock Purdy, Brees Hall is. He's a very efficient running back, very high yards per carry. And obviously, he's not the only reason the Jets offense was doing better last year. But once he got hurt, they were doing worse. I'll say that. So that's Michael Bennett in the AFC East. Congrats on your Brees Hall autograph slab card. Looks nice. A rookie card, which is what everyone wants, Steven.
Rookie auto, too.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and all of our stuff's autographed, fully authenticated.
Yep.
The whole 9.
All of it. So congratulations, Michael Bennett, Brees Hall.
I remember when we first started, we had slabs that some of them didn't have the autograph.
Right.
But now we have
They're all
autographed.
autographed. Yeah, it's cooler for them to be autographed. It is. It does make it a little bit cooler for sure. Everything we offer in the room is autographed, authenticated, like you said, Steven. A lot of awesome available stuff. So we are down to 3 in that diamond quad box break. 3 spots left. That is our closest break at the moment. That and the 1 and 4, which is still 3 left. The 1 and 4, the 6 boxes left are going to be fantastic.
Yep.
I cannot reiterate that enough. The 1 and 4 is a fantastic break. There's a lot of awesome items in there. You guys will not be disappointed in the 1 and 4 break. We could close the vault, whatever you guys want to get to that new series. But I do recommend the 1 and 4 personally.
Dolphins force Eternal.
Was that a pick or a fumble?
It was a fumble.
A fumble?
He crushed him.
Yeah.
If you can hit do you have a 10-second button on there?
I don't think so, but I think I'm about to
you watch it
anyway. Ooh, right from behind.
Yeah, that's
how you do
the
it.
toughest part about being a runner.
He must have grown up watching Peanut Tillman. Charles Tillman, the fumble master. A forced fumble master, that is.
That's a fact.
I got another order coming in. Taylor's in, Kyle's in. Break room is hopping right now, Steven. What's left in the 1 and 4, says Scott. So, Scott, there's 6 boxes left. As far as names we know of, we have this Greg Maddux. That's a full-size batting helmet. The 18-time Gold Glove Award winner. More than 300 career wins. One of the best pitchers ever. That sick 2-seam fastball. That's a photoed headliner left. Then we have one of the best young players in baseball, Julio Rodriguez, Steven. And I believe that probably is a bat. So there's 2 bats over there. Is it Julio?
Yes.
Julio is the bat. So that's a Julio Rodriguez bat. And then the other 4 are going to be good as well. So that's
one will be a bat.
Yeah, exactly. So
that's all I see over there.
So that's up to you guys. Who's the person in the 1 and 4?
I think it is the Jonathan of sorts.
Okay. Jonathan Farrell?
I want to say yes. Hold on.
Okay.
Yes, Jonathan Farrell.
So, I mean, last night was a prime example. I know last night they didn't do any 1 and 4 in the early show. And they started doing some 1 and 4s. The only other headliner we had was George Clooney that was left. So basically, it was George Clooney, Greg Maddux, and Julio Rodriguez. And they were knocking out breaks anyway, Steven. It's one of those is once you see it, you're like, oh, okay, that's what it's about. So once you guys see the next 1 and 4, I'm pretty sure we'll have multiple of those.
I mean, you don't know what's going to
up.
come out of the 1 and 4.
Exactly.
And everything else section is quite literal.
What I do know is that our guy, Robert Boulay, has entered the fray. What's up, Bob? Big-time Giant fan. Had to be very, very happy with the second half.
Yeah.
I'll say this, the Giants' second half, whatever was said in the locker room,
It worked.
it sure worked, Steven.
Maybe he is coach of the year.
Yeah, right?
That's not easy. I know the Cardinals are abysmal, but
Yeah. Look,
they're still up a big
you're
boy.
down that much against the pro team. That's a comeback right there. Here's that, by the way, the quad that's up in the Diamonds. You're getting 2 boxes from the old series, 2 boxes from the new series. This old series has 2 still left with only 6 boxes left. The new series, oh my goodness. Jamar Chase, Justin Herbert, Calvin Johnson, Smith, Aikman, and Irvin triple sign, Justin Fields flash. My favorite Bronco lid that you can get, the John Elway on that specific old school lid. There's a James Harrison, a Trevor Lawrence, a Drew Brees. I mean, we're talking about Brees is top 5 quarterback, if not top 5, top 10. Elway's top 10. We have a lot of the top 10 young QBs now. Herbert, Lawrence, Fields, triple sign Cowboys, Hall of Fame quarterback, Hall of Fame running back, Hall of Fame receiver, Jamar Chase. I mean, there's a lot of really good stuff, and you can get multiple hits. AFC North, Harrison and Chase. You can get the AFC West, Elway and Herbert. So Fields and Calvin Johnson. There's an abundance of incredible odds here in the Diamonds. So I got to say, come and get them. Come and get them. Tyreek is just... He's so
too
good.
much. He's just too much.
And Tyreek Hill lately, Steven, believe it or not, has been a filler hit in the Diamonds. I know we say the and more section. I want to say the last 5 times we've had Tyreek Hill, which is probably about the last 10 Diamond series, about 5 of them have had him. That's what's the and more filler hit in our Diamond helmets. A guy like Tyreek Hill. The guy is electric.
Arguably the best receiver in the league. I know Justin Jefferson's talked about, but
I mean, it's tough.
even Jefferson hasn't done what kind of he's done.
I mean, picking between those 2 guys is it's tough. It's like picking between pizza and cheeseburgers. It's tough. It's tough to decide.
Both not good for you.
Right? Not good for defensive backs.
Yes.
Tyreek or Justin Jefferson. It's one of those that I won't be mad if you pick either guy as the best receiver.
Mm-hmm.
And they're 2 of the most common names here in the break room.
Yeah, 2 good guys to absolutely have on your team.
I'll drop in the live break page link, and I'll drop in the quad box break link.
2 to go.
2 to go. That'll be the next break we offer. And then we will revisit how we do.
Actually, 1 to go. I'm sorry.
1 to go. Even better, Steven. 1 lone spot left. And if Raheem Mostert's running how he's running, it makes the Dolphins unstoppable. Exactly.
They're unstoppable.
Now here's that quad link. Here's the diamond single. Or rather, the live break page link. 1 spot to go. Otherwise, I mean, we're pretty open, but these other breaks are going to fill up pretty quickly, Steven, I think. No doubt about that. I think a lot of folks are waiting to see what happens in that diamond quad.
All right.
And won't have to wait much longer because I think it's full. Or is that 1 away? I think Chase got us 1 away, actually.
Chase put us 1 away.
Yeah, he put us 1 away. You know how good Hill is? Well, Waddle, another guy that's been a filler hit in the diamonds, he's also really good. I think I was watching something talking about the Cheetah being the fastest guy in the league, and someone's like, well, Jalen Waddle is probably the 2nd fastest guy in the league.
That's probably accurate, yeah.
And I know a lot of folks are looking at that new Diamond Series, but I do want to remind you guys, in the last 6 in the old series, there is still a 2 authentic, and as Steven pointed out to me, I'd never noticed this until you said it, Steven, those are actually 2 dolphins on that autograph. Now, that is very, very cool. I'm surprised no one had ever said that before. That is just a beautiful, beautiful, authentic helmet for one of the best quarterbacks in the league. And as good as Hill and Waddle are, let's be clear, last year when they had a 2nd string or a 3rd string quarterback, they were not nearly as good. So it's a combination of both, right? They're great, but Tua's also great. They do need him in that offense to really make things work. Order coming in, let me guess. Ron, sold out. So Diamond Quad, number 1, drop.
Then hold off on this to see what we do.
Yeah, let's just see what we pull.
Okay, sounds good.
So drop me 2 numbers from old set and 2 numbers from new set. Brandon Collins, actually. Did Brandon get in that too? Did it oversell? They were really close at the same time.
It looks like it oversold.
Okay.
Actually, hold on. Yeah, it oversold.
Okay.
So,
so if we were to do another quad, Steven, what we would do, could we do another quad? We would take down the single, but then we would have...
It's all up to, Chris Newman.
Okay.
If Chris is out there, I mean,
we could give him 3 spots in a single or
give him
move
3 spots in the single. You know, they're options there.
Okay, hold on. Ronnie says he can have it. That's fine. Ronnie, would you like to? I mean, look, we don't want to make you do something you don't want, but Ronnie, what we could do, Steven, is if Ronnie's giving up his spot, we can just have Ronnie in the first new quad of the new series altogether. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So would you want that, Ronnie?
Yeah, do you want that, Ronnie? We could just give you the first spot when we drop this series by itself, which is going to be probably very soon.
Yeah, hopefully.
That way you don't have to buy back in. He says that's cool. All right,
so
works for us, Ronnie.
Brandon.
So Brandon's going to get that last spot. That's awfully nice of Ronnie. So Brandon will be that last spot.
Let me update that list.
We got 9 and 11. That's Sean, I think. I'm guessing he wants those from the old set. I need 2 from the new set. It's 1 through 25. I'll get those on the ticker when we get the full new set. But anything 1 through 25 works.
11 here.
Yep, so whenever we put up the quad, we'll have to remember to make 7 spots.
Yes.
Stand up guy, says Chase. Yeah, he is.
I have a spot reserved, so.
For all the jokes that Ronnie makes, and he does make a lot of them, he is actually a very nice guy. He is an awesome, awesome person.
Yeah. It's 1 through 25, guys.
Yep, so 13 and 23, Steven.
Cool.
Brandon was first. Chase a little bit behind. So I write this down for myself. New Diamonds, 13 and 23. And we have 9 and 11 in the old set. Still looking for Tua, who's, by the way, is 8 of 11 for 111 passing yards so far. The man is an absolute machine. So Michael, Sammy, Scott, Sean, Kyle, Bob, Chase, and Brandon. 7 times coming up here. Good luck, guys. So 5, 6, and 7. All right. We got Chase in the NFC North, Sammy NFC South, Sean NFC East. Brandon's got the NFC West, Kyle AFC North, Bob AFC South, Michael AFC East, and Scott AFC West. So I'll do 9 and 11 here in our quad box break. To the 2 from the old series. All right. Our first helmet here is a good one. What's up, Chase? How about Aiden Hutchinson, Salute the Service Authentic? If you watched week 1 against the Chiefs, this guy was literally in Mahomes' face the entire game. The number 2 overall pick from 2 years ago. And maybe he should have been number 1. An absolute beast. He was a high school star in Michigan. He was a college star at University of Michigan. And now he's arguably the best player on the Lions defense. Aiden Hutchinson, Salute the Service Authentic. Like I've been saying the whole night, every single box in the Diamond helmets is great, whether it's a headliner or not. Good get, Chase. Aiden Hutchinson. Last season, he picked off Fields and Rodgers, by the way. I'll take it, says Chase. I bet. We got Hutch, Steven.
Nice. That's a good hit.
All right. This is a good break. That's what it is.
Yeah, Chris Newman, if you're out there, man, another option for you, if you're interested, is you could buy a spot in the single, and then I could put him in the quad. And then we can just do that 2 more times and the series is done.
Oh, we could do that, Steven.
So if Chris wanted to buy another spot, I could put him in the quad.
Yeah.
And then I can get rid of those other 2. We'll just do 2 more quads. Capiche. You guys might have insane headliner ratios entering the new series.
Exactly. Chase is a heck of a run this weekend, right? You're doing good, brother. You are doing good. So we'll reevaluate, but if you're listening, Chase, let us know. I mean, Chase may want to be in that triple. The Tua
Chris Newman.
Chris Newman might want to be in there.
That's true.
Steven, because if the Tua doesn't go here, then it's probably in the triple.
Right.
So unless it's in the single, which is we don't have a single up right now. We do have a single. So if it's up in the single,
the triple, and that quad with the 2 splits.
Okay. A lot of options for you guys. Box 11 coming up here in the Diamond Double.
Quad.
Oh, the quad, right? Diamond Double in this series,
yes,
and Double in the other. So we're both kind of right, but it is a quad box break. That is correct, Steven. This is a talented guy. I think he played today. Jerry Jeudy, former Biletnikoff Award winner at Alabama, had over 900 yards receiving here recently. Jeudy and the Broncos with a heartbreaker today.
Really?
Definitely a heartbreaking loss. Did have 25 yards today, Jerry Jeudy did. So him and Sutton are both kind of that number 1, number 2 guy. 972 yards last season for Jeudy. Nice get, Scott Deans in the AFC West, the Lunar Jeudy. So in the old Diamond Series, Steven, there's now 4 boxes left. Tua's one of them, and we do have a Brian Dawkins still in there. So Tua's worthy of a chase. We could do the combo you mentioned for sure, but if these guys really want to get a Tua, he's almost for sure in that break, the triple box break. Congratulations, Scott, on your Jerry Jeudy. Nice helmet, says Chase. Yes, sir. It's a very clean Lunar Authentic. Very clean looking lid for Jerry Jeudy. Dolphins get a touchdown.
They did.
It was Mostert on the ground.
Yeah. Like you said, if he's running the ball, then
Yeah, and it's game over.
the AFC East is theirs. Sorry, everyone.
All right, Steven, can you explain the option to Chris? I know you just explained it. If you can explain it to him one more time.
I know everyone's tuning in at very different times, so that's
Yeah.
okay. So, Chris, right now we have up a single, a triple, and a quad box break. But the quad does dive into our new series with all of our headliners, 8 and 25 chance as it sits right now. Don't know yet. 2 are about to happen right here.
9 and 25.
9
Even
and 25,
better.
even better. 9 and
better.
25. And it could be 9 and 23 depending on what these two are.
Yeah.
But if you did buy another spot in the single, I could convert your order to the quad box break, which you would have then 4 boxes come out. And you would have, 4 different opportunities to potentially win a helmet.
4 1 and 8 chances.
4 1 and 8 chances.
Yes.
And I would say this: there's a 1 in 4 chance now that Tua is going to come out there. But Kamen, if you don't mind putting up the graphic of the new one, there is now an even better chance that one of those guys might come out.
Yes, correct. All these are still out there.
So you could still stay in the triple, but I think
the quad makes more sense, Steven, because he would have a chance at Tua and a chance at all the new headliners.
Yeah.
Whereas in the triple, he only has a chance at Tua.
Mm-hmm.
So if he buys one spot in the single, we'll go ahead and offer him a quad spot because the 3, the triple he's in already.
And that'll take down the quad.
You'll take down the single, and we'll just do quads until we get to the new series.
Yep. And I'll post a single and a double of that.
Yeah.
And also, if you like one of these helmets better, then that's the real reason.
It's still $87 more.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
But if you're gonna spend $87 more tonight, Chris, I recommend doing that. Yep. The other option, Steven, a third option, if we do take down the triple, we can also offer them 3 spots in the single.
Yes, that is an option.
That's another option. Basically, we want to get the triple off the site so we can have more of this new series available.
So, Chris, if you want to spend another $87, we'll get you in the quad, or for no extra money, we could put 3 spots in the single.
Or we can leave it up because if you bought into that break, if you want to be in the triple, we will not take you out. If you prefer to stay where you are, just let us know.
Mm-hmm.
So those are the 3 options.
And you don't have to rush. You don't have, take your time.
I would advise wait to see these 2 boxes.
Yes, done.
Because if we don't
From the
pull any
headliners,
the odds get better.
That's it. Be smart. Watch the show a little bit.
Yeah.
You don't have to do it. I'll just let you know that those are an option.
Yeah.
So 23 and 13 are the new ones?
Correct. Oof. Thank you, Steven. I'll start with lucky number 13. But if he wants to stay in there,
we were more than
you can stay in there, Chris, because the Tua is likely going to maybe be in there if you stay in there. That's up to you. Although the Tua is likely going to be in the double or the quad anyway.
Yeah.
So
there's only 4 left. So
yeah, box 13 coming up. 13 of 25 in the cover 2. Hello, FG. Hello. What could we have in lucky number 13 in the new series here? The very first authentic. Ooh, it's an iconic team, an iconic franchise, and a guy that is going to help my girlfriend win her fantasy matchup this week, Deebo Samuel.
there you go.
I think folks have forgotten how good Deebo is. Deebo Samuel, 2 years ago when healthy, Steven, most rushing and receiving yards combined. He was 3rd in the league if you combine those. 3rd in all-purpose yards. Only Jonathan Taylor, Cooper Kupp had more. He was also top 5 in receiving yards. JSA certified on the Deebo Samuel. And he may not be top 5 this year only because of just how many weapons the Niners have. Brandon Collins, that closer spot that Ronnie gifted, does turn into a win for Brandon. Congrats, Brandon, on your Deebo Samuel. That is also box number Mojo.
There you go.
He called that one out.
Hey.
Woo! Greetings from the Republic of Ireland.
Great.
Love that. Love to hear it. We do stream internationally, Steven. You did used to have a guy from the UK that would order. So I know that we offer free shipping within the 48 states that don't include Hawaii or Alaska. There is shipping costs for international, but we do ship internationally. We've shipped to the UK. If we've shipped there, I'm sure we can ship to Ireland as well. So, love it. This is truly an international show here at Ultimate Autographs. Put the Debo away. So now in the new series, Steven, it's now a 9 in 24 chance at a photo headliner. It's just got better. Box 23 is next. Call this the MJ box, the GOAT box. 2-3. All of these in the diamonds are authentic. Woo! Man, is Chase having a weekend or is Chase having a weekend?
Oh, my goodness.
How about Brian Urlacher with the Hall of Fame 18 inscription? This is one of the best linebackers ever, pro and college football Hall of Famer, Steven. Brian Urlacher, Bear legend. I was picking up my mom from the airport yesterday, and I saw all the hair commercials.
Yeah.
He is everywhere on the billboards, just like he was on the football field. He was a guy that could lock down your running back, your tight end, an absolute beast. Congrats, Chase, on your Urlacher, former Defensive Player of the Year. And the other day we were talking about how there's actually only about 40 guys who are in the Pro and College Football Hall of Fame. The history of football, he's one of them, Brian Urlacher. So very, very nice right there, Chase Meyer. This is the guy that I grew up watching, Steven, as a kid. He was at one point my favorite player in the NFL. Las Vegas Raiders supporter here, says the Republic of Ireland guy. There you go. We do got a lot of Raiders in the break room. We have a Bo Jackson slab right now. We got a lot of Devontae Adams, who actually could be a filler hit in the Diamonds. We got Tim Brown a lot, Rich Gannon. Do get a lot of Raiders here in the UA Live break room. Did the Patriots just fumble, or was that a tuck rule right there?
I don't know. They might call it an incomplete pass.
Okay.
They're going to challenge, but yeah.
Okay. You guys are awesome, says Chase. Thank you, Chase. Do appreciate that, brother. Do appreciate that. How much is a box? Depends on the series. So what we typically offer is live breaks, and there is certain spots available in a break, like 8 to go. It's up to 8 is the most. We need 8 spots to fill up a break. You can buy out a whole break if you buy all the spots. And we have double box breaks, triple box breaks, quad box breaks, so on and so forth. So, a lot of options. A lot of options here on the break page. That new series, by the way, Steven, I said that we now have a 9 in 23 chance at a photo headliner. Chase, Herbert, Johnson, Smith, Aikman, Ehrman, Justin Fields, John Elway, James Harrison, Trevor Lawrence, Drew Brees. Well, we also have these other names. Marshawn Lynch, which was recently a Raider hit in the break room.
Right.
That would be 10. C.D. Lamb, a big day today, 11. Nick Bosa, 12. Jordy Nelson, 13. Nick Chubb, 14. So actually, if you count the secondary headliners, there's actually a 14 in 23 chance, which is better than 50%. Even a Mizzou journalism major can do that math, Steven. So, a lot of good stuff. A lot of good stuff. And Chris, I'll ask one more time, no pressure. I don't want to put any pressure on you whatsoever at all. But if you would like any of those options that we mentioned, move you to 3 spots in the single. You buy one more single, we get you a spot in the quad. I'll do the one at 86. So it's 87. But so if you buy one spot right now for $87, Chris, we'll give you the quad box break spot. We'll put up another quad, and you'll already be covered for your spot.
And then
But he's got to order, though,
Yep.
just to be clear.
confirmed. And then Ronnie, I know we talked to Ronnie.
Yeah.
We weren't anticipating maybe doing another one of these double quads.
Yeah, we could.
So does Ronnie want to be in this one, or do we want me to wait till the new series is out?
Yeah, that's a question for you, Ronnie. I'm good with whatever you want.
Yeah.
We
were
could
in that,
put
so.
you, which, by the way, the current quad would be good because you have every headliner left, and then you have the Tua left, too. But Chris has to get that spot first, the $87 spot. And then we'll just take it down, and we'll retroactively add him the spot in the quad.
Because if Ronnie does take that one, and
Right.
Chris gets that spot, then it's already 6 away.
Exactly, so that's momentum.
Mm-hmm.
So, Ronnie, that would actually help out everyone. I know Ronnie's a man of the people. If Chris does that, then Ronnie does that. That would help out everyone. Whatever hopes of filling first. Okay, well, the new quad's going to fill quicker.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So, Ronnie, we'll do that then, brother. We'll give you a spot in that quad box break with 2 from the old, 2 from the new, assuming Chris gets in here. And then we'll take the single down, too. So we're going to basically run 2
more
quads. Yeah, 2 more quads. And then the new series will have a single, double, and quad as well. So, cool. Dan Marino looking on Dolphins game tonight, Steven. Dio says, Ronnie, thank you, Mr.
I
Insalaco.
mean, they haven't had a quarterback
Since Dan
since
Marino.
Cam.
I mean, Tua's the first guy.
Yeah, right.
Ronnie Insalaco, Steven, is the biggest Quentin Richardson and Darius Miles fan in the world.
All right.
He's got a personal Quentin Richardson shoe collection.
Using all the smoke pot, or not all the smoke. They do a podcast together, I think.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. So Chris did it. Thank you, Chris.
Chris is in there.
Another man of the people, Chris Newman. So we are going to repost that quad box break, and it's going to be 6 away then, Steven. So I can help you out and take down one of the ones. I don't know what you're doing right now.
I'm just getting it already, but yeah, just take
Okay.
down whichever one.
I'll
And
take
then
them both down. You're good. You input the orders. I'll take down the single and then the triple.
I'll update the quad.
All right. Teamwork makes the dream work. Thank you guys for doing that. And that works. I mean, I think all of us want to see breaks happen, and whatever we can do to make breaks happen, that's what works the best.
Okay,
So
we should be good. Yeah.
I think am I missing the triple? I think I need to take the triple down. I got it. Here we go. I'll take the triple down.
Cool. All right, yeah, the new quad's up. 6 spots to go, just like that.
All right.
4
Perfect.
more boxes.
So 2 of the boxes are going to be from the new set, and 2 of the boxes from the old set. That besides Tua, we know they also have Brian Dawkins in there. And we just pulled, Urlacher, Debo Samuel. These are good filler hits, Steven.
Right?
Chris says, hope I made a good choice. We'll find out soon, Chris. We'll find out very soon.
We'll find out sooner than I think if we kept the triple going.
Correct. It would have taken quite a bit longer there. So who's going to join those guys in that diamond quad box break? Be tough to beat a quad box break. There's a lot of possibilities in there. So you could get, for example, you get the AFC West, you can get Herbert and Elway. You get the NFC North, Justin Fields and Calvin Johnson. So those NFC East could be the Smith, Aikman, Irvin, and Brian Dawkins. And as far as Tua goes, I mean, who knows whether Marshawn's a Seattle, a Raider, or a Bill hit. But
That's great.
you never know. You never know in there. But again, NFC East, C.D. Lamb, Nick Chubb, another AFC North option, Jordy Nelson, NFC North. There's a lot of options. Anytime there's a new Diamond Series and every single headliner is available, Steven, that's a great time to jump in. Great time to jump in and make things happen. Here we go. Speaking of man of the people, Sean Kia jumped in to help out with the quad. Thank you, sir. 5 to go. I know Sean just got himself a Drew Brees Flash Authentic, I think on Friday, Steven. But as a Saints fan, you can never have too much Brees.
No, you really can't.
You really cannot.
Actually, you could probably just say that statement in general. Not
Right?
even as a
It's
Saints fan.
Drew Brees. He's a legend. So I'll hand you a couple boxes here while we wait. And I'll put up the Montana because I know it's going to be gone soon. But actually, we'll show off the Archie as well.
All right, that sounds good. And then you got the numbers written down for the due time.
13 and 23 we've done.
Yeah, guys, gotta give me a moment because it's like climbing Mount Rosa back there.
Right? Mount Rosa. Where's Rosa? We need Rosa back in the break room. By the way, Sean, here's the Saint that we saw. This beautiful Archie Manning camo and the can't miss reps. And here's the Joe Montana that was won earlier today. And Kyle Dissler says that was in a quad diamond too. Yes, it was. That was Friday night. One of the best, if not the best quad diamond ever. Kyle Dissler took home Calvin Johnson, then a triple sign Vikings, Culpepper, Moss and Carter. And then Sean got the triple sign Cowboys lid, Aikman, Irvin, and Smith, and took home a Drew Brees as well. So that was very, very nice. Both of those guys. Definitely a fun break for sure. 3 to go. Warm up those engines, says Ronnie. Let's go. And Ronnie, just to get you even more excited, sir, we actually do have a diamond backup to this current series. What does that mean? If we really, really attack the new series, we can do another diamond afterwards. That is going to involve a lot of attacking right away, of course. But we got diamond backups galore, Steven, here at UA. So we got options for you guys. Ronnie's ready to warm up the engine, Steven. We got Kyle jumping in with 2 spots in that quad, putting us now 3 away with every single headliner available in the new series.
So that's going to happen.
And it's going to happen. It's going to happen very, very soon. And even when we get the new series fully in the room with the single, double, and quad, it's going to go even quicker, Steven. But after this quad, we'll already be at 21 left in the new series. After the second one, already at 19.
Yeah.
So I love, personally, the 25-box Diamond Series is my favorite. Because the odds for headliners are better for you guys, and we close out the series quicker. I have found those tend to work best in the break room, the 25 ones versus 30 and 35. It just gets us closer, and you feel like you can hit the big helmet and close out the series even sooner. Ronnie's rallying the troops, asking for Scott Deans. Brandon Collins, though, got a couple spots as well. I think we're 1 away.
Yeah, that looks accurate.
All right. There's a lot of good stuff in there. I know Scott's a Niner fan. If you read the listing, Steven, there is a Nick Bosa that is available. Defensive Player of the Year from last year that got paid.
And you pulled Debo.
Debo, yeah.
He's another guy that lurks in those.
Yes, he
these
does.
things.
Brock Purdy could be a diamond filler.
Patrick Willis.
Brandon Ayuk, George Kittle.
Yeah,
we could Fred Warner. We can go on and on about who we can pull in there.
That's a fact.
BC almost pulled it off on Saturday. Boston College. You're talking about Brandon Collins. Which BC? Because Boston College only lost by 2.
I saw he had a few boxes back
Florida
there, so
State.
might be Brandon Collins.
He could be talking about BC. I don't know which BC he's talking about. The Colorado game Saturday night
was electric.
That was something else, Steven. I know they were supposed to win by more. Boston College. He's talking Boston College.
Okay.
It was the red bandana game. It was the famous
the jerseys.
The kid that gave his life on 9/11, saved a bunch of people at his former Boston College, I think lacrosse player.
Yeah.
So they have the red bandana game every year. The mom comes in and fires up the team, and it just lights a fire in Boston College, and it clearly did because they were right there with Florida State, the 3rd-ranked team in the country. So yeah, a lot of good stuff. Ronnie, I'm surprised you're not talking about Mizzou. 61-yard field goal to win it. Mevis. I'm surprised Ronnie's not talking about that one.
1 to go. Who's going
One
to close
spot
it?
left. Patriots are driving, Steven.
Yeah, they are. Mac Jones has not looked awful.
He's all right. Mac Jones is all right. I think he's one of those guys that, is a pretty average guy, and he has above average targets. He's not going to look great on that team.
I'd say he needs above average targets.
Yeah.
I'm not sure how his targets are.
They're certainly below average.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, I think you put him with Seattle, you see something similar to Geno Smith.
Yeah.
You put Geno Smith with the Patriots, you see something similar to Mac Jones, if not worse. So, one spot left. Who's getting that diamond helmet spot?
Belichick's been one to rarely invest into weapons.
Yeah.
He usually drafts them, if anything.
Yeah, well, he's going to need to.
Yeah.
If they're going to make the playoffs in that brutal AFC and brutal AFC East, he's going to need to.
Every year, the teams that go to the Super Bowl, they have at least one good weapon at the wide receiver and or tight end position.
Yes, they do. It's a passing league and a scoring league.
Yep. Yeah.
If you can't score,
Problems.
you're not winning. It's gone. Gone are the days of the defense wins championships. I mean, in all honesty, most of the teams that win are good on both sides. They got to be great on one side
and make timely stops,
and at least good on the other. But lately, it's been a lot of the offensive teams winning it all. The Chiefs, for example, the Rams a couple years ago. I mean, all these Patriot teams that won with Brady in the later years were more offensive focused than defensive focused compared to the early years. We have a lot of great offense and defense in this new Diamond Series. I mean, taking a look at the names, Jamar Chase is probably a top 5 receiver in the game. Rookie season, top 5 in receiving yards and receiving touchdowns. Justin Herbert. He was second in the NFL in pass yards last season. Calvin Johnson, speaking of receivers, Tyreek Hill and Justin Jefferson are both going after Megatron's record, Steven. Most receiving yards in a single season, just under 2,000. 3 guys that knew how to win, Smith, Aikman, and Irvin, triple signed authentic. Justin Fields, a guy that still has to learn how to win, but he has all the tools. That is definitely true. Led all quarterbacks in rushing yards last season. Just got to see the passing yards this year. John Elway, last 2 years he played, Steven, walked off as a Super Bowl champion. That is a 2-time Super Bowl champion, former league MVP, Super Bowl MVP, John Elway available. James Harrison, he single-handedly ruined me $300 Super Bowl square win when he had that big return against Kurt Warner and the Cardinals. We got Trevor Lawrence, one of the best young quarterbacks. I was watching the beginning of the game today before work. He's been about 70% completion percentage since the back half of last season. They were saying among, or if not the best in the NFL since then. He is a fantastic player. It was a little bit of a tough day today against the Chiefs. But Trevor Lawrence is the real deal. And then Drew Brees, second all-time in pass yards and passing touchdowns. That is obviously a helmet that's worth close to $1,000. Drew Brees, 4 times led the league in passing yards and passing touchdowns in the same season. Just remarkable. It's a great set of new names. Come and get them, guys, in that quad box break. 1 spot left, Steven. 1 to go. Ori, the 2-minute warning.
And it's flying.
Yeah, it's flying. 10-0 Dolphins. So Patriots are in field goal range, but it's going to be a long field goal. Ramondre Stevenson. Nothing exciting from him. So we are looking great in the UA matchup. We got... He needs to go off for us to lose, and he's not going off. Zeke's actually been better efficiency-wise. Yards per carry. Zeke. Here's that UA fantasy matchup. So we are taking on, let me refresh here. Make sure we get the updated stats. Matt's Maniacs. So we are given an 87% chance to win. We're up 6. He's got Stevenson. But we also have the Saints defense and Pat Freiermuth in the hole.
Pat's going to have a touchdown tomorrow.
He had a touchdown week 1. This is the most...
The Muth.
The most intriguing matchup, Brandon and Dallas Williams. Look at all those points from Brandon. He had the least points week 1, by far the most points week 2. Double Up Dallas is not done yet, though. Get that 2-1 Hill connection. He's got a slight chance here in the UA Fantasy League. Ronnie and Salako off to an 0-2 start. David Griffin said after week 1 that would be the only game he loses. Ronnie is kind of on the bad luck train here, though. Did play, a big score any drunken Sunday here. Ronnie says prefer to warm up slowly.
I respect that. Yeah, you gotta.
Ronnie can still win. Let me put it out there.
You gotta stretch,
Ryan Bauer, if David Njoku gets a fumble and doesn't get anything else done, Ronnie can win. But I think he's looking not so great there. So actually, Ryan does have the Patriots defense, so they could get less points if Miami keeps scoring. But Ronnie likely 0-2 here.
All right, you're good to go, sir.
He says prefer to lose, warm up slowly. It's on purpose. Of course you do. Rosa in a close matchup. Our guy Adam Cantwell going to move to 2-0, looking good. So the quad is ready. Thank you, Steven. Hopefully everyone's fantasy team's doing great.
And the last quad is up?
The last quad is up before it's just a new series. The Diamond Quad, number 2. Drop me 2 numbers from old set and 2 numbers from new set here.
I'll have to go climb the mountain.
Yeah, right?
Feel like a kid back there in the jungle gym.
There's a lot of good stuff back there, Steven. The Patriots do get a field goal here. So Sean wants 5 and 22. Is that from the new set, Sean? Because we have 5 in the old set as well. And we don't have 22, we have 23. So if you don't mind dropping it in, which set? I'm guessing he wants those from the new one. And actually, after this break, Steven, I'll go ahead and post only the new series because the last squad from the new set, says Sean. So, Steven, 5 and 22 from the new set.
Okay, I can go get that, but I want these called first. So you
have
them to rip.
That works. So, from the old set, we have 5, 13, 14, and 23.
And I'm going to take Archie Manning now.
Yep.
I don't think he's going to survive this.
No, he's not. No, he's not. And probably neither. I mean, Montana's from the early show.
He can survive, but yeah.
Yeah. He wants 5 and 13, Steven.
From the new one, old one?
From the old one. 5 and 13 works. Thank you, Sean Kia, for the box call, sir.
5.
And we got 4 diamond boxes on the way here.
5 and 13 and 5 and 22, correct?
Exactly. Likes number 5. Actually,
I respect it.
the fantasy one is up. Let me put the randomizer up. The list, here we go. That is Ronnie, Chris, Sean, Kyle, Brandon, and Kyle. That is the right list. All right, good luck, guys. We are going 7 times for our spots. All right, Kyle's got the NFC North. Sean's got the NFC South. Just where he wants to be. Drew Brees spot, the Saints spot. We got Ronnie NFC East. He's a Cowboy fan. Triple sign Cowboys out there. Kyle NFC West. Chris AFC North. Brandon's got the AFC South. If the Tua comes out, Kyle's got the AFC East. And Brandon has the AFC West. So there's 4 boxes left. In the old set, there's a 50% chance the Tua's in here. If Tua's not in this break, then he is guaranteed in the next quad break. Torch passing in cover 2. 5 and then 13 on the way in the diamond helmets. Quadrupled the boxes. Quadrupled the fun here. All right. 1 in 4 chance at Tua here. Do we have the great lefty quarterback? It's not the Tua, but Kiowa's got the Tua spot. AFC East, the 1991 NFL MVP. He put it there on the helmet. Thurman Thomas, Pro Football Hall of Fame running back, played in 4 straight Super Bowls with the Bills. Nice hit there, Kyle, on the Thurminator, Thurman Thomas. So he can actually double up with Tua in the next box, potentially. So good get there, Kyle. All right. Got one more coming up. It's a 1 in 3 chance at Tua right now for Kyle. So he's hoping to double up, and he's actually hoping to win the whole break because he's got the NFC North, which in the new set could be Calvin Johnson, could be Justin Fields. We'll see. A lot of good stuff. Clean auto, says Robert Clark. Yes. Thurman Thomas has one of the most beautiful autographs in sports memorabilia. All right, what do we have in lucky number 13 here? Who's it going to be lucky for? The new set's only 25, just like the old one. We should be cooking through a lot of boxes tonight. Well. We do have ourselves a beautiful Flash Authentic. It is Weapon X Brian Dawkins. 9-time Pro Bowl safety for the Eagles. Hall of Famer, of course. That's the NFC East. And that is Ronnie and Sulaco. So Ronnie getting moved to this break actually did get himself a win. So pays off for Ronnie. And what does this mean, Steven? That means that the next quad box break that has 2 from the new series, 2 from the old, has a guaranteed Tua Authentic in there. 100% chance the Tua is in that break. So that is very nice. And the headliner odds are getting pretty good, too, for the other guys.
Can you confirm something for me, Kamen?
Yes.
Is there a percentage higher than 100%?
No. Oh, there's not.
No, yeah.
There's not. That's as good as it gets. 100% chance. If you hop in, there's a guaranteed headliner in the break. That's always a good feeling, knowing that at least someone in the break's going to get something guaranteed. Tua, by the way, tonight, up to 161 passing yards in the first half. I said earlier the 466 may not happen again. I don't know at this point, right? With this guy, he is something else. So Dolphins trying to get some more points here at the end of the first half. They got the ball on the 20-yard line of the Patriots. Cool. I had some insurance. Give us the insurance. So I'll put the Weapon X away, and we'll do the 2 boxes in the new set for our diamonds.
Which was 5 and 22, right?
5 and 22. So I can actually update the ticker. I'm going to hand you these 2 boxes, Steven. I'll trade you. And I'll real quickly... That was the old diamond, Sean. Yes. It was the 5 and 13 in the old diamonds. So the new set's coming up, and I'm going to update the ticker for the new set here. Oh, here we go. Look at Tua. Look at Tua. Oh, my goodness. What a pass, Steven.
What a catch.
He's got incredible touch. That's a great play right there. So 14 and 23 are the old diamonds. We have 1 through 4 for the new set. And we did 13 and 23. So we have 6 through 12, 14. We did 22 as well. 14 through 21, then 24 through 25. So that ticker should reflect the new diamonds. I'll hand you these 2 boxes, Steven, and I'll take the 5 and 22. Cool. Yeah. Tua 6 of 6 for 67 yards in the 2-minute drill.
I don't know why people were so. I get why people were down on him, but like, if you watched him in college, like
he did this easily.
What was the old coach's name?
Nick Saban?
No, not Nick Saban. The Flores, Brian Flores.
Yeah.
He was not utilizing him properly.
No, he wasn't. No. They got themselves an offensive coach. They got him some weapons. This is what happens when you utilize Tua. He's kind of like Drew Brees, by the way. He's got, decent arm, not necessarily anything crazy, but the touch he has on the football, he can actually fit it in the tight spaces with accuracy. Tua's accuracy is among the best in the NFL, period. Box 5 coming up. 5 of 25 in the new Cover 2 Diamond helmets. It's a 9 in 23 chance at a photo headliner in the new set. And it's headliner time, just like that. How about a Justin Herbert Flash Authentic?
There he comes. How about that?
That's beautiful. Second highest paid quarterback in the game right now. The irony is that Burrow and Herbert, obviously a team game, not all the blame's on them by any means, but now the two highest guys are both 0-2 for paid in the NFL. But number 2 in the league in pass yards last season. He broke the rookie record with, I think it was 38 passing touchdowns as a rookie. And that is still an NFL record. That's the AFC West. And that is Brandon Collins with the Justin Herbert Flash Authentic. Beautiful, beautiful hit, Brandon Herbert. This is one of, if not my favorite Flash in the game for the Chargers. So that can go next to you, Steven. We'll see whether that ends up being the hit video or not, but for now, it is definitely on the desk. Touchdown, Tyreek. That's how we do it. Simple as that.
I'm not going to win fantasy, but I'm going to win the bet.
The cheetah. Dallas Williams saying, let's get it. 22 is next. 22 of 25. Too good, Steven. He is too good. All right. It's now an 8 in 22 chance at a photo headliner. Do we have another one? Not a headliner, but Brandon Collins, another win for you. It's Mad Max Crosby. Raider Authentic. That's the AFC West. Congratulations, Brandon, on your Max Crosby, sir. That is a beautiful, beautiful lid. One of the best defensive players in the league. A double-digit sacks, Pro Bowler. Very nice on Crosby. So that's a pretty cool break right there. Pretty cool break. Very nice on the Dawkins, Thomas, Herbert, and Mad Max Crosby. Okay. I know, Chris, it may feel like you made the wrong call, but, look, maybe you bought yourself some good karma going forward. And obviously, you had the AFC North. Who knows what we would have had in that break? These are not AFC North hits. The Dawkins, the Tua were not AFC North hits. So maybe that triple wouldn't have won anyway. I don't know. Who's to say? Raiders, nice Mad Max. Killer hit, says Robert. Very nice indeed. Brandon Collins. Okay. Let's run this next one back. Obviously, we're going to run this back. The quad box break that we have up right now, 7 spots left. There is 21 left in the new series. Jamar Chase, Calvin Johnson, Smith, Aikman, Irvin, Justin Fields, John Elway, James Harrison, Trevor Lawrence, Drew Brees. That is a 8 in a 21 chance at a photo headliner. Then you add up these other names. Marshawn Lynch is 9, CeeDee Lamb is 10, Nick Bosa 11, Jordy Nelson 12, Nick Chubb 13, Steven. 13 and 21 chance at a headliner. And then obviously we do have Tua left in those last 2 boxes. So this is 2 from the new set, 2 from the old. It's a guaranteed Tua authentic in this quad box break. Let's get it done. Let's get it done. Let's see some more Diamond Fire. Crosby. This is the Herbert. I write these up for Brandon. What a break for Brandon Collins.
Yeah, right?
He had, what was it, two spots, but 2 helmets. 2 very nice helmets. I'm surprised people aren't jumping in. Guaranteed Tua. And, I mean, the odds say we should maybe pull headliner in the other set, too, perhaps. Maybe. 17-3 Dolphins at the half. 181 pass yards and a passing touchdown for Tua. Tyreek actually not a lot of yards the first half, Stephen. 25. No. So maybe that DraftKings trap, for me at least, is on. But I bet a lot more on the -1 line, so I'll still profit.
That looks good.
That looks very good.
That looks muy bueno.
So who's jumping in, Stephen?
That's the real question, right?
Here's the Herbert box.
I think Dolphins get the ball at half, too.
Yeah, I think they do as well. Could get ugly for the Patriots. They did come back last week in the second half. Here's the Herbert box, Stephen.
Okay.
And I'll put the Mad Max away as well for Brandon Collins.
That's the first headliner gone on the news series.
Yeah.
So 3 potential headliners to come out the next trip.
Yep. That's pretty nice.
Or if you understand that diamonds are all.
Exactly. We have a jersey break coming up. Thank you, Ronnie. Jersey single number 4. Drop me a box number, Ronnie, Taylor, Ronnie, and Michael here. And let's keep running these back, right?
Absolutely.
I'm shocked no one else jumped in the next one, Steven. Honestly, absolutely shocked with the fire that's available in the diamond helmets. Only a 25 boxer in the new series. It's a guaranteed Tua in that break. I guess what Tua's doing tonight's not convincing enough, apparently, Steven. I'm convinced. I was all in on Tua when he got drafted, personally. Even then, I was saying, you know, Tua's the guy. He's going to be great. The Dolphins just got to steal. If he stays healthy, that looks to be the case. I mean, he was so good in college. I mean, literally, the guy was just so accurate, had such beautiful touch on his ball, unstoppable. What's your prediction for the final score tonight? Well, I had 30-20 going in, Dolphins. Steven had 31-21. I think the Patriots are going to make it a little bit closer the second half.
No, I want to say 31-17.
Okay, 31-17.
I think
that's
someone
doable.
had that already.
Yeah.
But now that the Patriots kick the field goal, 21's out of the question.
Yeah.
Unless they go for 2, but
I'll go 31. Did you just say 31-17?
I did.
That's kind of what I'm thinking too. Maybe I'll go.
You know what? I'm going to backtrack. I'm going to go 31-13.
I'm going to go 31-10.
10, yeah.
Yeah, Dolphins roll them.
The Patriots, the Dolphins defense
they're good.
They're playing well. Yeah.
And they don't even have Jalen Ramsey now. When they get Jalen Ramsey, they're going to be even better. Xavier Howard, Eli Apple, Jordan Ramsey. All of a sudden, the corners are going to look good. That's a squad. The Miami Dolphins are a squad. So, we'll see.
Who's going to get those spots? What are the chases here? Oh, the mini helmet. So we got one of those.
Yeah, so no one dropped me a jersey box number. I'm going to randomize for our jersey, Steven.
Okie dokie.
So we've got box, let's see here. Box 35 in the jerseys.
Doable.
31 through 39 I have up, so I'll put 36 through 39. Our 4th jersey break of the night. Going in, the expectations were a lot of jerseys, a lot of diamonds. Well, we've seen what we expected, Steven. We have most definitely seen what we expected to see in the UA Live break room. Although I'm expecting these new diamonds to fill up quicker. But we'll see. We shall see.
I mean, there are only 21 left and down to 8 headliners, so...
It's crazy.
Great odds.
The odds are great. Michael Bennett, NFC North, NFC South, NFC East. Ronnie and Salako, NFC West. And the AFC North, Michael Bennett, AFC South. Taylor Crenshaw, AFC East. And Michael Bennett, AFC West. 35 of 40. Moving the Chains Jersey Series. In the last diamond break, we pulled a Thurman Thomas. Here's his former teammate. More than 13,000 career receiving yards. He made 7 straight Pro Bowls at one point. His team played in 4 straight Super Bowls. It's the Hall of Famer Andre Reed on the Bills custom jersey. Relatively newer customer. I believe this might be his first ever win. Taylor Crenshaw.
There you go, Taylor.
Congrats on your Andre Reed. Beckett certified on your beautiful custom jersey. There we
That's
go,
the one spot tonight.
Yep, that's all it takes. 1 to win. Taylor with the Andre Reed. Jerseys. I think we have only 15 left now, Steven. Namath, Trayvon Diggs, Zay Flowers, Hines Ward, Tony Dorsett, Earl Campbell. I think that's 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's a 6 and 15 chance at a headliner. That's almost 50%. So odds are adding up everywhere. There's not a break you can enter right now that you don't have really good odds at a headliner. Except for maybe the vault, but everything in the vault we know is good. So congratulations, Taylor, on your Andre Reed. No action on those diamonds, huh?
Oh, hold on. I have an order. Maybe.
Here we go. Here we go.
Ronnie in the jerseys.
Ronnie got a jersey spot. All right, let me put this Andre Reed away, and I will go ahead and reset the break page. Give you guys a top-to-bottom rundown, and let's get it moving. It's only 8:51. The night is still young. We have plenty of opportunities to make this a long night and a fun night. But the later it gets, Steven, obviously, the more urgent it is that you order. I always tell these guys guaranteed 2 hours minimum every night. I would say typically it's minimum 3 hours. But once we hit 9, 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, for us to keep going, the orders got to keep coming.
That was a dime by Lamar Jackson. Goodness gracious.
Ravens 2-0. They're looking like, the AFC North
good.
Champions.
They're always stout.
Unless Lamar gets hurt, they got to win the division. I do think the Bengals this year might be in trouble, Steven.
Yeah, they might.
0-2. 0-2, played in back-to-back AFC title games. 0-2.
Here's on the belief that you just think once you get there, you're going to go.
No, exactly. NFL is a tough league. My belief, personally, is that these guys got to play the preseason. Everyone's afraid of injuries. Well, guess what? Joe Burrow got injured in practice.
Yeah.
So
re-aggravated today, unfortunately.
yeah, if you're gonna play hurt, we're gonna play scared. You can get hurt at any point. So, let's see here. Ronnie was the last one in. I will reset the break page, give these guys a top-to-bottom rundown, and see what else we might do next here. So we have 7 to go in that quad box break again. In case you just tuned in, we are doing 2 boxes from the old series and 2 boxes from the new series. The new series, there's only now 21 left, Steven, right? 21 left.
21, yep.
And there's 8 photo headliners. Jamar Chase, Calvin Johnson, the Smith, Aikman, and Irvin triple signed. Justin Fields, John Elway, James Harrison, Trevor Lawrence, and Drew Brees. That's a custom James Harrison. And what do I always say? Quarterbacks are worth the most. They're the most expensive autographs. Brees, Lawrence, Elway, Fields. We got you plenty of quarterbacks. Right now, the second most popular and generally speaking expensive autograph has become the wide receiver. It used to be the running back. The receivers are cooler now, right? Calvin Johnson, Jamar Chase. And then how about the Cowboy triple sign? It's Smith, Aikman, and Irvin. You can get a quarterback, a receiver, and a running back on the same triple signed lid. 21 boxes left. Marshawn Lynch, CeeDee Lamb, Nick Bosa, Jordy Nelson, Nick Chubb. Those names out there as well. 13 and 21 chance at a headliner. The odds are ridiculous. So it is 2 boxes from the old series. And one of the 2 boxes in the old series is the Tua lid. Statistically speaking, the top quarterback in the NFL. And the more I think about it, Steven, to win the MVP, they don't like giving it to the same guy. It's very, very rare. There's no one really that's even in discussion with Tua. Lamar's 2-0, but he wasn't great week 1. If he can stay upright and play all 17 games, I think he gets the MVP.
Yeah.
He's got a pretty good head start right now, statistically.
They usually reward to the quarterback. They have the best opportunity to make the most impact.
If Cooper Kupp didn't get it with the Triple Crown, no one else is getting it.
And I don't know what he can do, but let's just say today, Michael Parsons nearly had a fumble recovery touchdown. If he had a few more of those, then maybe someone like him. But Tua's numbers are going to be absurd. Yeah. So if they go what?
2 defensive players ever have got it.
What do you think the minimum record they'd have to go for him to get it?
12, 13?
12 and 5, 13 and 4. That seems pretty fair. 13 and 4.
Look, the AFC's tough.
Yeah.
13 wins could be the best record in the league.
That's true.
No doubt about that. Imagine if he is the MVP quarterback and there was a guaranteed break that you would see Tua in and you didn't jump in. Hurts obviously has looked up and down, but he's 2-0. He gets those numbers in order. Jalen Hurts could be in the mix, which we already pulled him in this series. We have all these great players, all these great quarterbacks here in the break room. The Montana is gone, George. We did pull the Montana Authentic in that old set. We got 7 to go in the vault double, by the way. 8 to go in the can't miss reps. Whether he gets the MVP this year or not, Steven, Mahomes is the best quarterback in the league. He still got to 300-plus pass yards this weekend against a good Jaguar defense on the road. Travis Kelce did not have a major impact statistically. Got a touchdown, but he had only 40 yards or so.
40 touchdowns is all you need, man.
Yeah, right.
Not 40 touchdowns, a touchdown.
And that's in fantasy.
And they win 17-9?
Yeah.
That's...
The defense looked good. Mahomes is going to be there every season. He's kind of becoming like LeBron James all those years, or Leo Messi, or Michael Jordan back in the day. He may not get the MVP every season, but we know he's the best player in the league.
Yeah, you have to agree with that.
And that's roughly a $1,700 helmet. Patrick Mahomes available, but a guy that wants to jump into that next level quarterback, a guy that wants to be a top 5 quarterback, is Trevor Lawrence. He easily has the potential to be top 5, Steven. I think he's already top 10, no question, right?
Yeah.
What he did last year, that's a beautiful flash rep. Once he starts winning playoff games, the value only goes up on Trevor Lawrence.
It's just such a wild card, like you said, with the AFC, though.
Yeah.
It's just such one playoff loss. Let's say the Dolphins and Jaguars matchup.
Yeah.
The winner is gonna
fun game.
Be projected into a new light. The losers you'd be like, oh, can he do it? But
one thing Trevor Lawrence I think has going for him is he plays in the AFC South. I think the Jaguars can rack up a better record. I look at them, they're for me, they're like the 5th or 6th best team in the AFC. But if they get the 2 or 3 seed simply because they go 6-0 in that division, then it sets up better in the playoffs if you're at home. Something to think about when it comes to Trevor Lawrence. Plenty of winners available. Marvin Harrison, Reggie Wayne, top 10 all-time in receiving yards. Super Bowl champions with the Colts. Winners. 3-time Super Bowl champion Michael Irvin. Lawrence Taylor, you're talking about Micah Parsons to win the MVP. Obviously, you did say it's a long shot, but
yeah.
Lawrence Taylor is one of 2 defensive players to ever win it. I think back in 86, Lawrence Taylor.
You'd have to be insane.
Yes.
Just an insane impact.
Well, now it's harder, though. I think back then, defense was more important than it is now.
Yeah.
So Barry Sanders, a guy that, easily could have won an MVP, never missed the Pro Bowl. Talk about consistency every single season. And then we do have a Dak Prescott rep available there as well. 3 spots left in the 1 and 4. One of the top 10 pitchers ever. In my opinion, Steven, the best two-seam fastball in the history of baseball. It looks like it's right down the middle. Then it gets you on the inside corner, Greg Maddux. The guy was a magician.
Yeah. He had the best control probably ever.
And I think he's so good that even in the modern game, I think he would still be great, even though the guys throw a lot harder.
Right, yeah.
I think he could still be efficient. It's either him or Rivera. Rivera with that cutter hit the spots too. But
I say Maddox is really good at, painting the corners and placement. But he had a variety of pitches. The two-seam fastball was obviously nasty.
Yeah.
But yeah.
The cutter for Rivera.
The cutter.
The single best pitch.
It's like what's coming and you still can't do anything about it. But again, Maddox was a starter.
Yes, exactly.
So people had so many at-bats against him.
A lot harder,
Can you name the one player all those guys struggled to pitch against, though?
Who, Maddox and Rivera?
Smoltz.
Probably Bonds.
No, not Bonds.
Okay.
The one guy that gave him the most fits.
Griffey?
NL player.
NL player?
NL West player.
NL West player.
Not Bonds.
Not Bonds? Manny Ramirez?
Nope.
He wasn't NL West for a while.
Talking Tony Gwynn.
Tony Gwynn, yeah, the guy would everything.
Yeah, literally.
He was great. Julio Rodriguez, another great hitter, still available in the 1 and 4. The slab cards, we have everything available. Speaking of Tua on the authentic helmets, I know it's $348 a spot, but you can get a Tua slab card for only $30, Steven.
Right.
And that's a rookie card for Tua, by the way. The most valuable for slabs typically is the rookie card. We have a Cooper Kupp. We're just talking about MVP race. My opinion, 2 years ago, he should have got the MVP.
Yeah, he was insane.
He was so good. So if he gets healthy, though, you look at how the Rams are playing. If Cooper Kupp comes back,
real threat.
That's a wild card team right there.
Oh, easily.
That's a wild card team and a team that, it could be the 3rd or 4th best team in the NFC.
They're well coached.
Now they're well coached.
And they got a good quarterback.
And they have a great pass rusher. And if he's healthy, a great receiver. And they have that playoff experience.
Yeah.
Could be
They're champions. Not all of them on the team.
Yeah, a lot of them.
But the most important people.
Yeah,
yes.
A lot of them are. Bo Jackson, one of the best athletes ever. Justin Fields. That's that beautiful Ohio State slap card. Talking about the Rams. Aaron Donald. Here's Justin Herbert again. We have Derrick Henry. Big win for the Titans today over the Chargers. Derrick Henry, of course, as always, a big part of it. And then Adrian Peterson, top 5 all-time rush yards and rushing touchdowns. 8 to go in the vault single, 8 to go in the can't miss single, 7 left in the jerseys. Again, Namath, Diggs, the number 1 receiver for the Ravens now. It's not OBJ, it's Zay Flowers.
Dude's a monster.
He is very, very good. Hines Ward, Tony Dorsett, Earl Campbell available as well. Mini helmets. We actually pulled the Ray Lewis down to 8 minis left. Joe Green, Darrelle Revis still out there. And we have Carson Palmer and DJ Moore, who had some good plays today, Steven. DJ Moore did have some plays for the Bears, and then 8 to go in the slab single as well. So let me know what you guys would like to rock and roll with next. Couple orders coming in. Zachary Orlando and Matthew Bennett jumping into the jerseys. Most impressive win week 2, at least so far, Steven. What do you think?
Most impressive win week 2
in the NFL.
Does anybody want to talk about? Well, I guess in terms of technical standpoint, the most impressive win was how the Giants came back on Arizona.
That was impressive.
But the Giants should have beaten them.
Yes, they should have. They should have been up more earlier in the game.
Yeah, I'm not going to overreact to the Bills dominating the Raiders. I'm sorry, Raider Nation. I have you guys 4th in the AFC West, unfortunately.
Yeah, I have 3rd, but they're not a contender. That's true.
Yeah. I'm thinking Washington scoring 35 is really impressive to me, but
against what is usually a good Denver defense.
How about the 2-0 Falcons?
2-0 Falcons?
Chipping away, taken one from Green Bay, but didn't cover the spread.
25-24, Falcons -1.5, win the game, don't cover.
Yeah.
Oh, go figure.
So in terms of betting, no, not an impressive win. But in terms of, you and I have said this, who's distributing the ball?
Yeah.
A win is a win.
Yeah.
So good for them.
Yeah, that's a huge win. For me, there's a couple that come to mind. I think the Ravens. I know the Bengals aren't quite right, but Ravens winning 27-24 at Cincinnati, showing that, look, we're the top dog in the AFC North. I guess it's not per se a must win, but it kind of was, right? For the Bengals.
Set a tone.
The Ravens winning 27-24. They were up double digits late in that game, by the way. The Bengals made it a little bit closer. Ravens, for me, very impressive. And then I agree with what you said, and maybe the Raiders aren't great, but 38-10. You beat a team by 28 points in the NFL. That's impressive. Josh Allen, 274 yards, 3 touchdown passes. Perhaps more impressive to me, James Cook, 17 carries, 123 yards on the ground, 7.2 yards a pop. Bills look like the Bills against the Raiders. And Raiders are a decent team. They're not a great team, but they're not a laughing stock. 2 years ago in the playoffs, last year just under 500, lost a lot of tough games. You win by 28 points in the NFL. I don't care who you play. That's impressive to me.
I mean, but, okay, so best start to a season?
Yeah.
Dallas,
yeah.
Plus 60-point differential.
Winning 30-10 against the Jets and 40-0 against the Giants. Dallas has been impressive. A big win for Seattle against the Lions.
Big win.
37-31 in overtime. So those are some of the top wins this weekend.
I know we talk about, the big status of going 0-2. But my thoughts is, I still think you can obviously statistically come back from an 0-2 start. How do you do?
The Bengals did it last year.
I know, but how do you do when you're 0-2? Do you go 0-3 or do you go 1-2? That's the real answer.
Well, right. You can't. You're not coming back from 0-3.
Yeah, because then you're definitely done.
Here's the guy who's there in 0-2 hole. This is the only headliner gone in the new Diamonds. Justin Herbert, Flash Authentic. Also depends on what conference you're in. Obviously, 0-2 in the AFC is tough. It's a tough conference to play in. So a lot of great hits, AFC or NFC, in that Diamond series. I'll be honest with you, Steven. I am a little bit perplexed, a little bit shocked. We have not done more of these. Jamar Chase, a little bit of a quiet day today. I think he's going to bounce back for the Bengals. A guy that maybe didn't play on the best team but put up numbers regardless. How about the NFL's single-season receiving yard record holder, Calvin Johnson? I think the only guy more talented than him I've seen in the spot is Randy Moss.
Randy was a good one.
And that Hall of Fame 21 inscription, the beautiful Camel Authentic Megatron. Now, if you just know yourself by a nickname, you know you're great.
You're doing all right?
Calvin Johnson, a guy who doesn't sign a lot, which hence makes his autograph more valuable. I know Aikman, Urban, and Smith do sign a decent amount, but not often together. A triple signed Cowboy Authentic. We have a Justin Fields, so very talented quarterback for the Bears, and a guy that knew how to win, John Elway. Ironically, the knock on him was that he couldn't win the big game. 0-3 in the Super Bowl, then wins the last 2 before he retires, the great John Elway. Another Super Bowl champion, James Harrison. And then there's Trevor Lawrence again. Talent-wise, if you just put up the full talent, there is probably only Mahomes and Allen have better arm and leg talent than Trevor Lawrence.
Right, yeah.
He should be the number 3 quarterback talent-wise. And then Drew Brees, and maybe didn't have the talent, but he had everything else, the accuracy, the greatness. So jerseys did fill up. Jersey single number 5 dropped me a box number. Do agree with Michael Bennett. Let's get in those quad diamonds. He says, why am I the only one in there?
Great question.
I don't know, Michael. It's because you are currently the smartest customer in the break room at this current moment, Steven. You're in the best break. There's a guaranteed Tua headliner out there. So let's go. Matthew Bennett saying we can't all win Brady helmets. Exactly. Exactly. There's a lot of other great helmets besides Brady. My question for you guys is, I'll put this in the chat. Why don't you...
36, right?
Yeah, 36. Why is everyone not sold on Tua? I want a legitimate answer, Steven. I'm not, trying to gripe or say anything. I'm just curious. Because here in the break room, our job is to get helmets these guys like. There's a guaranteed Tua in the quad box break. I mean, other than injuries, is there any other reason? Because that's the question I have for you guys. Because clearly they're not sold on Tua because we're still 7 away, and the Tua helmet is in that quad box break. It's a guaranteed Tua helmet. Because I'm sold, man. I've been sold on Tua because I watched him play a lot in college. You watched him play last year. It's tough not to be sold.
He's just so good.
He's so good. He's so accurate. He's so smart with the ball. He's just something else, Tua. We got 5, 6, and 7 clicks. Michael Bennett going up against his brother Matthew Bennett in here. Michael's got the NFC North. Matthew's got the NFC South. Michael NFC East, NFC West. Ronnie AFC North. Taylor AFC South. Zachary Orlando AFC East. And Michael Bennett in the AFC West. 36 of 40 coming up in our Moving the Chains Jersey Series. Ooh. Here's a talented running back. A dual threat guy. Denver Bronco. I know Michael Bennett's second favorite team is the Broncos. How about Javonte Williams, the UNC product? Denver Bronco offense, Steven, looked a lot better today. I'll say that.
But the defense
didn't.
The one thing I kind of bank on with them.
Exactly. Javonte Williams, 44 rush yards today for Denver. Nice get there, Michael. Javonte Williams.
Excellent.
Yeah, you're good, Steven. So I'm feeling generous, Steven. I am going to offer up a wheel spin for the Diamond Quad if it fills up by 9:30. That's the next 18 minutes. If it's full by 9:30, we will do a wheel spin for the folks in that break. It's going to be just for that specific break. I know we did other diamonds earlier, but this is a secret chase wheel spin just for that break. A good get, Michael Bennett. Anyone trying to do some mini helmet breaks, says Zach? It is the chase wheel spin tonight, Zach. So definitely would be awesome to get that done. I will also offer up something else fun. For every passing touchdown Tua throws tonight, whoever gets the Tua in that break, if it's pulled before 9:45, I will give you guys a $10 gift card per Tua touchdown pass tonight. So currently Tua's got 1 touchdown pass. Whoever wins the Tua, you will get yourself a $10 gift card. If he pulls a second touchdown, $20. That is only if the break fills by 9:30. So, I just want to see that Tua lid, Steven.
Agreed.
I don't know. No one responded why they're not sold on Tua.
Can't figure out an answer?
No, I can't. Just delivering dimes again. This time the Jalen Waddle. Perfect pass in the corner there. I mean, it's something else. That's the best offensive football right now. They're just moving easily against the Patriots defense and Bill Belichick. Michael says, I want it. Okay.
So he's in, yeah.
He wants it. No one else does, though, Michael. That's the problem. Tua authentic helmet. Where's Joe Saki? Saki, big Dolphin fan. Where's Dolphins Nation? Very passionate fan base. Have a Tua guaranteed authentic. Everyone who wants one already has one. Apparently not, William, because Michael wants it. I know we pulled Tua in the break room, but that's one that everyone should want, even whether you're a Dolphin fan or not, right?
Right.
That's a good one. An investment piece, one that's going to be worth it for me. I mean, it's not really just about Tua, though. I mean, that's my question, which we don't get Tua all the time either, Steven.
No, I actually don't remember seeing him for a while.
It's been very little Tua in the break room of late, but I mean, I guarantee you that not everyone has every one of these helmets, which are also going to be potentially in the quad box break. I mean, we don't get Calvin Johnson a lot. We do get Jamar Chase. We do get Justin Fields. I've never seen James Harrison in the break room, Steven. That specific John Elway version of the helmet, you don't see it every day.
Yeah.
So a lot of good stuff available.
Very, very true.
Yeah, it does limit the amount of different people playing, but I do think that it's been going a little bit quicker. Although, to be honest, William, the quads have been selling out quickest of any break. In the early show, Steven, we did 12 diamond boxes. We had a single and a double up and a quad up, and we filled up 3 quads, no singles or no doubles.
Like, in theory, William, you are correct.
Yeah.
But if you look at these past months,
yeah,
I'm telling you, we have blown away singles in terms of quads and doubles that we're doing.
We've done a lot more quads than doubles and a lot more doubles than singles. So what William is saying used to be
in theory, he's right.
True.
In theory, that is how it should be.
The quads have been the ones selling the quickest. Far and away the quickest of any break in the diamonds. And that's because a lot of folks who are going to play a diamond single, it's still a higher entry point. If you play the quad, it's the same as playing 4 separate singles in some ways, right? Mm-hmm. There's going to be 4 chances at a box. And you can win multiple things with 1 spot. The truth is that it just varies night to night. It varies who's in the room, who's going to jump in. But we did get ourselves a 6 away now.
Chris Newman getting back into it.
All right, Chris. Chris Newman looking for some heat. 6 to go on that diamond quad. If we get this filled up in the next 13 minutes, Steven, we'll do a secret wheel spin just for the guys in the break. So, I mean, we're going to get it done tonight. Oh, my. The Patriots with a block kick. Block kick for New England. Okay. It must be those retro uniforms helping them out.
It's that helmet, I'm telling you.
Yeah, it's a nice-looking lid.
Still waiting on... I still haven't seen a Tom Brady on that lid.
Do we need to get that, right?
That's a per request.
Chris Newman got in a bunch of spots. You got a slab double, a can't miss rep, slab single, a couple of slab single spots. Which, by the way, there is other entry points, like the can't miss, for example. I always say, Steven, authentic helmets hold more value than rep helmets, but they look the same. Mm-hmm. If you're going to keep your helmets, I recommend playing the can't miss. We did, 1 double box break in the early show, is that right? Or we didn't do one today, did we?
For the can't miss reps?
Yeah.
We have not done a double.
We have not done a double. We did 1 single. Is that right? Tonight?
Yeah, we only done 1 single tonight.
1 single. So there's 24 boxes left. We pulled an Archie Manning as a filler hit. There's 8 headliners left. It's only 65 a spot. So you can't say there's not. I mean, I get 65, for reps seems like a lot, but it's not a lot if you get a $1,700 Mahomes helmet. Mm-hmm. So it's not all 348 spot breaks. We got jerseys for 26. We got slabs for 30. This is a 65 spot break, and every helmet in here is ridiculous, Steven. Every helmet in here is redonk in the never-ending can't miss reps. This is a good series to play. I know it's not as many people watching as usual, but we have about 20 people watching. We should be knocking this out. 5 to go now in the quad.
1 to go in the 1 and 4.
Let's go, Scott Deans. Scott's looking for college. Maybe looking for Greg Maddox as well, Steven.
A twofer.
A couple in the vault to get to college to Scott. Yeah, we have the last 2 vault breaks are up right now. 7 to go in the double and 8 to go in the single. So that's it. We'll get the college in here for you guys afterwards. Yeah, 1 and 4. There's only 6 left. But again, it's 4-spot breaks. Those do go quickly, Scott. Those do go quickly. And the 1 and 4, again, you're going to get something great, Scott Deans. No interest in the diamonds, Scott. I mean, if there's, I know people say everyone who wants that helmet already has it. If there's a guy who already has it, it's Scott. He's got a bunch of them. Which one of these, Scott, do you not have? And is there one that you want to get? But this is the fresh batch of diamond helmets for our quad box break. And we still have the Tua that's from the last series. So, I don't know. I like these, Steven. I know some of these names we get a lot, some we don't get like ever, like James Harrison. But this is their specialty lids, right? The standard Lawrence, the standard cowboy helmet, but we have specialty Calvin Johnson, specialty Justin Fields, specialty John Elway, specialty Drew Brees. These are very, very cool. Scott says Def Camo Megatron. Are you jumping in, Scott? Scott's not in there, is he, Steven?
Not in that, no.
No, you're not in that quad, Scott. You could get Calvin Johnson and Justin Fields both in that same quad box break, Mr. Deans. And then once we get that done, Steven, we'll have a single, double, and quad posted in the diamonds, and we'll see which one moves quickest, right?
Right, that sounds good.
Entry point for everyone in the new series. So, now's that time. Not looking good on the secret wheel spin. I said if we knock it out by 9:30, we'll do the wheel spin. So, we got to get that done in 8 minutes. But I am pretty positive it's going to break tonight. I do want to clear out that break so we have all the options. Whether that's for the rest of tonight or tomorrow, Steven, we are going to knock out that quad box break.
I want to start with 1 and 4, though.
All right, thank you, Michael Bennett, for the close. And Scott Dean says, you know what, Kamen? I am going to get in there.
There we go.
4 spots to go. So 1 and 4. Number 1. Drop me a box number. That is going to be Jonathan Farrow, Scott Deans, and Michael Bennett. Only 6 boxes left in the 1 and 4. 2, 22, 28, 31, 34, and 38. Michael Bennett looking for box 2. Thank you, Michael. 2 it is in the 1 and 4. Cool. And we do have some more reinforcements, Steven. So we are going to get that quad done. 4 to go. That quad is coming off the board tonight. No doubt about that.
Which number again? I'm sorry.
We got box 2. Called out by Michael Bennett.
Box 2
For the 1 and 4, Steven.
Oh,
Yeah, you're looking at jerseys.
I am.
No, you're good. No problem. 6 and 7. So Scott's got the football spot. Baseball spot is Michael. Jonathan is basketball. Scott is everything else. Baseball is kind of a coveted spot here. Maddox and Julio Rodriguez left. But there's nothing but good spots in our 1 and 4. I'm actually a little bit sad it's our first 1 and 4 break today. This is why they get very into the headliners, but this series is about all the hits, headliner or not, Steven. Got a basketball coming up here. Ooh, this is one of my favorite players. A former NBA Sixth Man of the Year. 3-time NBA champion with the Chicago Bulls, Tony Kukoc. That's the basketball spot. Jonathan Farrell, congrats on your Kukoc ball. JSA certified there on Tony. Just a great lefty. You don't see very many lefties in football or basketball. Tony Kukoc was crafty, great player. The Bulls were going after him even before they got him in the Olympics. Jordan and Pippen locked him down. But otherwise, Tony Kukoc, he was just a very, very skilled, talented player. Congrats, Jonathan. Robert Clark says, nice hit. Nice hit indeed. It makes me want to watch the Last Dance documentary again, Steven.
Right.
I've never went back and rewatched it, like, fully. Like, I watched it when it was on TV, and then I've watched bits and pieces when it's been on TV, but I haven't given it a second rewatch. Have you?
Bits and pieces.
Bits and pieces, yeah.
Not like a sit down.
I want to sit down and just watch it. Maybe that'll be my task as basketball season gets closer.
Good way to get pumped for it.
Yeah, no doubt. Tony Kukoc. Let's get pumped for these breaks. Who's going to get that quad box break? 4 to go. What do we always say, Steven? 3 or less is the magic number. Gives the guys confidence it's going to fill. As soon as someone else gets one spot, it's going to fill pretty quickly, I would say. Patriots converting on 4th and inches here. So looking to tie up the game or going within a touchdown against Miami. Down 17-3. Although there is a flag, looks like.
Uh-oh.
Nope.
Hold on, I think something might happen here.
Oh, in the game?
Yeah, hold on.
Oh, you might be ahead of me. Okay.
It's not, in a weird way, just
Pick 6.
I don't know about pick 6, but pick.
Yeah. Xavier Howard.
That's what he does.
Yeah. Break room regular. Xavier Howard with the big pick for Miami. All right. Do you have an order coming in, Steven?
Pass interference.
Oh, would you look it? I mean, figures the Night Owl, Sammy Joseph III, putting the quad box break to 3 or less. So that is the magic number. The quad box break in the diamonds is 100% happening tonight. If we fill it up by 9:30, I'll still do that wheel spin. Otherwise, no wheel spin for that secret chase wheel spin. But we are going to get to the full set in full. And actually, it's going to be only 19 boxes left in the new set, Steven, just like that. So, good. I'll drop in the live break page link, and I'll drop in the quad link as well. Michael Bennett says, let's go. Let's go indeed. It's happening, Michael. These other guys finally coming around to your side here. And if it wasn't for Michael, this may not have happened tonight, Steven, because it's all about the starter person. But we really
gotta open the door.
We need to get to 6 first, though. 6 or 5. Before we can get to 6 or 5, we got to be 7 away. If it was 8 away, it'd be even more intimidating, believe it or not. This is the lone headliner in the new Diamond Series that got pulled. This beautiful Justin Herbert Flash Authentic. Here we go. More orders coming in. 3 or less. Scott Deans gets us 2 away, Steven. So now it's definitely happening. Cool. Very, very cool, guys. It'll be 2 boxes from the old set. Then I'll need 2 boxes from the first set. So there you go.
Two to go. I like it.
Yeah, let's do it. Let us do it. So 17-3 Miami. This feels like one of these long drives to milk the clock, Steven.
You can really put the proverbial nail in the coffin.
Exactly. Tyreek Hill with 40 receiving yards. I still need 35 more.
Just came back. Sorry.
Oh, it came back? You good?
But it's so weird.
That's spooky. That is spooky. I guess Steven's screen on the right, he just messaged me. It went off, but it's back. So that's good. That is good.
It just needed like a little 4-second break, I guess.
I guess. Technology, right? So, guys, who's getting this diamond? Again, every single headliner out there but Justin Herbert. Fields and Johnson in the same break. We got Breeze, Lawrence, James Harrison, Smith, Aikman, and Irvin, Jamar Chase. We have a lot of great helmets in here. And by the way, in case you didn't read it, Marshawn Lynch, C.D. Lamb, Nick Bosa, Jordy Nelson, Nick Chubb. So plenty of other good options in the diamonds. Let's get this break knocked out here. 2 spots left. It is 9:30. I did offer up that wheel spin. Did not close by 9:30, Steven. We are going to have a wheel spin tonight, though, for the mini helmets. We did 1 break in that tonight, hoping for another one. So, I can't wait to see who gets the Tua lid tonight. It would be an awesome get. AFC East could pay off with Tua. Definitely looking forward to seeing that. I mean, Tua, Herbert, could be good hit video content.
Same draft class.
Yeah, same draft class. I mean, well, great you bring it up, Steven. I'll put you on the spot. Which one would you rather have? That's a tough call, isn't it?
Who are my weapons?
If you were starting the team from scratch, who would you rather have, I guess? I know that's a tough question. I mean, Herbert's got good weapons, too. And not as good as Tua's, but...
Not as healthy.
Not as healthy.
Not as healthy.
I know what you're going to say, and it's going to be different than me.
I want to say Herbert.
Okay.
I also don't want to say Herbert.
Yeah. I'm taking Tua.
Yeah,
I think he's more accurate. I think he's... I mean, obviously, injuries pending. That's what makes it tough for me, because I think Herbert has a bigger arm. He's got more talent. He's been healthier.
Herbert, though, when you just look at a quarterback, he's the prototypical.
He looks it.
He's everything you want, you know. The bigger guys tend to have more success because they can take the physicality, but
sure.
That you're right. I mean, Tua is, generally speaking, if you build it right around him.
He's got the accuracy, the decision making. I think he's got the clutch play, the winning. I mean, again, obviously it's a team game. But if I want a quarterback to win me the game, which again they played each other last week, close game, I'm taking Tua to give me that game-winning drive over Justin Herbert.
Yeah.
But they're both great options, and they're both great quarterbacks. I mean, it's tough to pick, right?
It's really tough to pick.
I mean, to be determined. Let's see what happens with both of them. For me, just Tua has to stay healthy.
That's really
and he did take all these extra lessons. He actually took lessons on how to take a hit this offseason. So the guy is obviously trying to do what he can
to avoid it.
Trying to do what he can to avoid all the injuries.
Sometimes it's unavoidable, but I credit him for trying. Because yeah, that offense, it's top 3 when he can stay healthy.
Yes. And they didn't look like it without him last year. Again, Teddy Bridgewater was a solid NFL starter. Not great, but he was good. He wasn't the worst quarterback in the NFL when he started. And Teddy Bridgewater versus Tua, miles difference last season. 1 spot to go in that quad. What do you guys think? Who's going to be better, Tua or Justin Herbert? What does the chat think? I mean, I don't know. We are going to get Tua soon. Maybe the chat's not as sold on Tua as I am, Steven, because that break is taking a little bit too long to fill up, for my liking at least. And our guy, Jason Sahir, is back. He did win the wheel spin earlier today. He is back trying his luck here in the quad box break. Like I said, take a little bit of a break. He took a few-hour break, and he's back looking to regroup.
It's not full, but it's gonna happen.
Yes,
So
it's
we
gonna
might as well
happen.
just be ready.
I might as well be ready. The Tua is
Take a look
either
at the boxes there.
yeah, he's either in 14 or 23. I'll start with 14 first here. Just need one more spot, and we'll do our quad box break here in the diamonds.
Taylor Crenshaw expanding his repertoire, getting into the can't miss reps, which is a great choice.
Absolutely, it's a great break, Taylor. So any breaks that you jump into that don't fill up tonight, that will happen tomorrow at 4 p.m. most likely. If not tomorrow at 4, it'd be tomorrow at 7, so on and so forth.
He or she, I apologize. I know Taylor can be both.
Yeah, Taylor could be both. You're right. Taylor Crenshaw. We do got a lot of female players.
Yes, we do. Yep.
So actually, I
Very
know.
possible.
Actually, to be honest with you, I actually know more Taylor females.
Yeah.
So I'm glad you said that because I was kind of thinking the same thing. Are you a male or female, Taylor? Let us know. Let us know if you're a dude or a lady. Yeah, there is a lot of female football fans. My aunt could not believe me when I told her how many big female players we had in the room. I'm like,
Right.
yeah, there's football fans. There are football fans, male, female, you name it. So there you go. So one spot left. Who's getting that spot here? Who's in the quad right now, Steven?
In the quad, we have. Let me get down there. We got Michael Bennett a couple times. Scott Dean's in there a couple times. Chris Newman's in there. Sammy Joseph and Jason Sahir.
Ooh, okay.
Little variety.
What you know, Taylor's a female.
There you go. Okay, I'm glad I confirmed that.
Good. What's your favorite team, Taylor? I asked this of all the new customers. I asked them what team they like so we can point them to breaks with headliners of their squad. So, what team do you like when it comes to the NFL? Or you can tell us MLB, NBA.
Their favorite sport.
Favorite sport. Just love to get to know the new people and what they like. Creates for a more fun environment. We all make a connection and helps us talk sports more and more.
All right, that is that.
Closed out?
Closed out.
All right, Sammy Joseph.
So we just need 2 numbers from the new
set. 2 numbers from new diamond set. Que pasa, mi amigo, says Sammy Joseph. Just looking forward to some awesome breaks, Sammy. Hook 'em horns, baby. They did struggle a little bit against Wyoming, but a very good fourth quarter for Texas over the weekend. I mean, look, it's not easy to win games. Sometimes you got to have a game or two that you just win ugly, Steven. That's the name of a true champion.
And the next diamond is live.
Yeah. They scared me. Hopefully that was a little hangover from Bama. Hopefully for them. Bama did not look good this weekend. They don't have a quarterback, Steven.
No, they have an issue. They have an issue.
Because we got Tua, Jalen Hurts, Mac Jones, all these good guys, Bryce Young in recent years. No quarterback now. Sammy says, yeah, as long as you pull out the W, find a way to win. That's true. That is true. Sammy in a barn burner in fantasy against Sean Kia. Sean looking like he might edge him out in the fantasy matchup this week.
And Mac Jones taking off.
I didn't see many games, says Sammy. Went to South Texas and Quattro, got his first Gator. Ooh, that's great. Michael Bennett wants box 6, by the way, Steven.
That's 6.
All right, one more, Michael. One more box, and I'm going to go ahead and randomize everyone for this division. 20 as well. All right, Mr. Bennett.
So 6 and 20.
6 and 20 here.
And then the next can't miss rep is 2 away. So
2 away.
I would definitely go close that out as well.
I mean, we have seen the late charge in the break room.
That is a fact.
I know the guys last night certainly saw it. So, I mean, my preference is to break the whole night. But as we always say, Steven, better late than never here at UA.
Right? 6 and 20?
6 and 20. All right, and we are going to have that new diamond break. Let me see here real quick. We have the quad, the double, and the single all up in the new set. So come and tackle those guys. 7 times on the way here. 5, 6, and 7. All right, Chris Newman in the NFC North. We got Sammy Joseph in the NFC South. Michael Bennett, NFC East. Scott Deans, NFC West. Jason Sahir, AFC North. Michael Bennett, AFC South. Sammy Joseph just got himself a Tua Authentic in the AFC East, and Scott Deans in the AFC West. Start with box 14 here. 14 of 23 in the torch passing diamond helmets. All right. Ooh, oh my. All right, Sammy. You're going to get Tua in the last box in the old set, and you're also getting a talented tight end, over 1,000 yards receiving his rookie season. Former top 10 pick, former Florida Gator, Kyle Pitts on the Flash Authentic. So Taylor says true. True Houston fan, Astros, but also big on the Chiefs and the old school Oilers. I love Pitts, says Sammy. There you go, Sammy. I love to hear it. We do have a Earl Campbell jersey, Taylor, on the Houston Oilers available in the jerseys. And we do have Patrick Mahomes. I'm also a Chief fan and the can't miss reps. But Taylor's already a break room veteran, Steven. In the can't miss for Mahomes, in the jerseys for the Earl Campbell.
Yeah.
And Sammy, yes, you are going to get the Tua, because this quad box break is the last 2 boxes from the old set and 2 from the new set. And the last box from the old set's going to be a Tua. So he's already got Pitts, about to get Tua. Is Drew Brees next for the huge Brees fan, Sammy Joseph. So touchdown New England, says Robert. All right. Like I said, it's never easy. It feels like the Dolphins have been up the whole night, and they have been up the whole night. But all of a sudden, the Patriots are within 1 score here, Steven. This is my kind of break. Glad I bought that last slot. Yeah, Sammy. Closer magic does pay off. Got yourself the Kyle Pitts here. He just needs a better quarterback, Steven.
And a coach that calls plays
For him. Because I know I referenced this the other day, but there's a clip of Kyle Pitts juking a defender last week. Just made him look silly. And he was wide open. Could have been like a 70-yard touchdown. Didn't get the ball. So go figure. Yeah, the block kick was nice for the Patriots. Was a huge block kick. It reminds me of the Dallas one last weekend. Maybe that's the thing. Sunday Night Football block kick tradition, Steven.
Right.
Both Sunday nights we've seen it.
Sure.
Pitts has Bijan now. They'll win a Super Bowl in the next 3 to 5 years. The Sammy,
I don't know. I don't think turn it around, but I don't know about that.
That's a lot. But if they can win a division, which they're 2-0, by the way,
yeah,
that's a nice start for Atlanta. Maybe though they attract the free agent quarterback.
Only issue with that, Sammy, is Bijan's not throwing him the ball.
Yes, he's not.
He is helping him take away attention.
Yes.
Someone needs to deliver him the ball, and their coach needs to call the play.
Yeah, they need a better offense, and their defense is just okay, but they do have some talent there in Atlanta. So Kyle Pitts here. This will be the 2-1 next, and then we have 2 diamonds from the new set, Steven. So 23 of 25. The last box in this series that we're doing, and it's going to be a headliner at the end here. Should be the Tua for Sammy Joseph the third. All right, here we go, Steven. Here we go. The beautiful Tua Dolphin Authentic with the Dolphins. Look at this closely. Take a peek. It's like 2 Dolphins there on the helmet. Tua leading the NFL in passing yards this season. Last year, of any quarterback that played 10 or more games, Steven, Tua had the best passer rating in the NFL. So congrats, Sammy Joseph, on one of the best quarterbacks in the league Put some respect on his name. Tua! That is beautiful. So right there, it's like one dolphin. I don't want to touch the helmet. One dolphin up top, and then a second dolphin right below it. I feel like a weatherman doing that, Steven.
Mm-hmm.
So, Sammy says they for sure have work to do, but they're drafting some great players. Just need to convert the talent. Bijan is great. Yeah, he's a great player for sure, Mr. Robinson. Sammy says that's really cool. That is very cool, Sammy. I had never noticed it until this guy right here pointed it out, Steven. Good catch on your part. Now I'm curious to see what his autograph used to look like. Like, does Tua, like, back in the day look like that? Because that can't be a coincidence, right?
No, it looks like that from back in the day. I was looking up Alabama autographs.
It does look that way?
It's got vibes, yeah. I'll
maybe
send you a link here. But
it was destiny then, Steven. Destiny for him to be a Dolphin. That makes it even cooler, honestly, that he's not doing it intentionally. All right. Too authentic. Let me show off the Montana one more time,
and I can put it
and we'll put it away, because that is from the early show. This was the hit of the show. Beautiful custom Montana in that old series. This was won by Niner fan Scott Deans. Got that sick visor. Definitely a sick lid. Sammy says, I agree, really like that Tua lid. Yeah, I do too, man. It's fantastic. So here's that Montana. We'll give you the Tua box. I can give you Kyle Pitts as well, Steven. And we'll see what we got in this new series in the Diamonds. Ooh. As great as Tua is, he did just make a mistake finally. An interception.
Wow, really?
So...
Did take it to the house, or?
No, it's like a virtual punt.
Oh, okay.
But Pat's pick, yeah, Tua intercepted.
Now that's a problem. You actually cruised to victory.
Yeah, I mean, it was a 50-50 ball to Tyreek, but he didn't quite pull it in here. I think it was slightly underthrown, though. That's what allowed it to happen. Obviously, Tua's amazing. One bad pass. It happens. Everyone's going to make them once in a while. Box 6 coming up. This is the first box in the new set. Sammy says a little underthrown. Yeah, it was. There was pressure in his face too, Steven, so they might have hurt it for sure. Ooh, baby. This is nice. How about this custom James Harrison Authentic? That's the AFC North. Jason Sahir back in the breaks tonight. He's got himself a James Harrison. Look at the yellow. It's got the black at the bottom. Nice looking custom lid for James Harrison. He says, boom. Boom indeed. That incredible touchdown return in the Super Bowl against the Cardinals literally helped the Steelers win the big game. James Harrison is a 2-time Super Bowl champion, a 5-time Pro Bowler, led the NFL in forced fumbles in 2008, 84.5 career sacks, 34 forced fumbles, longest interception return in Super Bowl history, as Kyle Dissler said. Yeah, that is nice. Jason Sahir, James Harrison. And that's a helmet that we've never had in the break room. I've been here now just over 2 years. First time seeing this here, James Harrison. So there you go. Yeah, we're sending out stuff tomorrow for sure, Jason. That's a good one. That is a good one, yeah. Kyle's never seen this helmet either. Ronnie asking, Jason, would you sell that? Ronnie's interested in buying.
Oh, quick 3 and out, though.
Yeah. This is nice. I know we were talking about how we do see some helmets in the room a lot. This is one we've never seen, Steve.
That's true.
I've actually not only never seen James Harrison in the break room, I've never seen that version of the Steeler helmet.
It's clean.
That is cool. So it looks like Raider Nation Jason might be willing to sell to Ronnie. Those guys trying to exchange email information. So I think this is going to go in the hit video too, Steven. So we'll put that next to you. Very nice Actually, I'll put it here. Grab it when you have a second.
Yeah, I will.
Busy.
I'll take care of it.
No problem, sir. Chris likes the style, right? I like it too, Chris. I like it too. Box 20 next. The second box here of this new set in our quad box break. See here. I mean, the fire never stops. Oh my goodness, Jason. You're going to be glad you jumped back in, sir. AFC North.
Wow.
Back-to-back headliners. Jamar Chase. Let's go, Jason. Mr. Sahir. Have yourself a break, bro. That's incredible. He says, let's go.
What if you didn't come back?
All right. You wouldn't have won, Jason. He was ready to retire,
He was ready to
Steven.
retire.
Hanging up. He Brett Favre this thing,
Yep.
Steven. Awesome get, Jason. James Harrison, Jamar Chase. Well done, Jason, says Sammy. Well done indeed. Thanks, Sammy, he says. Chase is one of the best receivers in the league. He was the number 2 projected fantasy receiver going into the season. Rookie season, top 5 in receiving yards and receiving touchdowns. He is so talented that in college, he was on the same team as Justin Jefferson, and it was Chase that was the Blitnikoff Award winner for top college receiver.
Right.
So, never give up, boys, says Raider Nation Jason. Absolutely never give up, never surrender. And you get yourself 2 headliners with 1 spot.
And now
So,
the series is fully released.
yes. And there's a lot of heat to be had, Steven.
Yep, a lot.
So congrats, Jason, on your Jamar Chase. 3 headliners in that break, by the way. Tua, James Harrison, Jamar Chase. Nicely done.
Said it was an option.
All right. We do have a can't miss rep coming
Yes,
up.
we do. Could Patrick Mahomes be next?
I mean, that is possible, Steven.
I like his auto.
James Harrison,
Yeah.
I like it as well.
It's sharp. Look how he uses the J for the H.
You know why, right?
No, there's a reason why.
Well, you know, there's a reason why his auto is good, because he's a Steeler.
Yes.
The Steelers have the best
Mandatory
looking
classes.
autographs.
They have mandatory classes.
Yeah. What's needed for college, says Scott? The vault or the 1 in 4, Scott. 3 vault boxes left, 5 1 in 4s left. That's what we need for the college. I mean, if you really want to attack, I'll put it up for you guys tonight. But in all likelihood, college might be tomorrow, Steven. But we'll see. So we do have a rep coming up. It's Chris, Taylor, and Sean here. We are looking for Patrick Mahomes, 1 through 25 here on our wheel.
What do you have right there?
I have Tony Kukoc.
Okay.
You can take that, Steven.
In box 3.
In box 3 in the can't miss reps. Finn scored, says Sammy. Was that a Tua touchdown? Was it a Tyreek touchdown? Let's see.
Go up the replay.
No, it was Raheem Mostert with the rushing touchdown,
Oh, my goodness.
Steven. And Mostert we trust.
I mean, if he's going to run like that, they're going to be impossible
Yeah.
to stop. It's not even a matter how good they're.
Yeah. That was the lucky gift card, says Jason. Thanks, boys. Yep. You won the wheel spin in the early show, Raider Nation, Jason. Well, my Finns -1 bet. I'm feeling good about it now. Up 2 touchdowns. Feeling good about Miami -1. All right, Chris, Taylor, and Sean. We'll go 7 times for our divisions. And let's keep these orders moving, guys. You want to keep the show going tonight? Let's keep these orders moving. It is 9:53. We can keep going, but after 10 o'clock, we really got to have steady orders to keep the night going. So now's that time to attack. We got 5, 6, and 7. So we got Sean Brennan in the NFC North. It's Sean in the NFC South, Chris NFC East, Taylor NFC West, and Sean's got the entire AFC looking for Patrick Mahomes here. Never ending, can't miss reps. All right. Ooh. This is a nice one. This team's playing right now. How about a Drew Bledsoe Flash replica? He's more than 40,000 passing yards, Steven. A 4-time Pro Bowler.
It's clean.
I mean, look, he made the Super Bowl even before Tom Brady, right? Tom Brady replaced Bledsoe, and the rest is history. But Bledsoe was already a Super Bowl player. Patriots losing against Brett Favre and the Packers earlier in his career. I mean, who knows, right? You look at his career numbers, Steven. If Brady doesn't, if he doesn't get hurt, Brady doesn't come in, Bledsoe could have won a Super Bowl or two with that defense. If he had a Super Bowl or two as a starter, he could be in the Hall of Fame. So nice get there, Sean, on your Drew Bledsoe Flash replica. Are you typing orders, Steven, or are you typing winner sheet?
I am doing combo both.
Combo both, good. Well,
Sammy just got 2 more spots into the next quad.
Of course he did.
So that's a good choice right there.
Let's go, Sammy. There's only 19 boxes left in that Diamond Series now, Steven. So not many left. I love these 25-box Diamond Series. It just makes everything just go quicker.
We can get through. We can see more sick helmets.
Yes,
you guys can win more sick helmets.
Yes, we can. We can do it. We can do it here. So refreshing the break page. We have a spot in the double as well in the diamonds. So they're catching on. They are catching on. So we did 3 quads to close out the old series, right?
Yes.
So there's 19 left. We have a Calvin Johnson authentic, the Smith Aikman Irvin authentic, Justin Fields, John Elway, Trevor Lawrence, and Drew Brees. So we have 6 photoed headliners, about a 1 in 3 chance at a photoed headliner. But then you look at all these secondary guys: Marshawn Lynch, C.D. Lamb, Nick Bosa, Jordy Nelson, Nick Chubb. So all these helmets are still out there with those secondary names, Steven. We're at 11 and 19 chance at a headliner.
Still sensational odds.
Yep. So let's keep it going. And by the way, what can you get in a quad box break? You get yourself the NFC North, Justin Fields, Calvin Johnson, same break, just like that here. By the way, you can also get Jordy Nelson in that break. NFC East for a Cowboy fan, Aikman, Irvin, and Smith. How about C.D. Lamb in the same break, Steven? That would be
good options.
That'd be fantastic.
He had a massive day too. C.D. Lamb.
C.D. Lamb looked great. He is, without question, the #1 receiver in Dallas. He is the guy to go to. So, what do you guys think? What are you guys thinking here for the Diamonds? Who wants to run some more?
Sammy's thinking quad. Got 2 more spots.
All right, Sam. We know what Sammy wants. He's already got 2 helmets in the Diamonds. Sammy wants some more quads. Gonna join him. 4 to go now. And Steven, after this break, just like that, there's gonna be 15 Diamonds left.
Right.
That's the name of the game. Sammy says, let's do it. We have 2007 LeBron James in these Diamonds, carrying the team. Who's going to be his Zadrinas Ilgauskas here and help him out? Anderson Varejao, Sasha Pavlovich. Who's going to be one of those guys here? Sammy, he means business. Sammy Joseph does. The man means
Sean's going to help out.
Sean Keir or Sean Brennan?
Sean Brennan.
Sean Brennan, let's go. 3 to go in that Diamond quad box break. And I mean, look, we have the single and double up, but as we keep witnessing, Steven, as you and I were talking about earlier, the quad is the most popular option. That's what they want. I mean, these guys want to win multiple things with one spot. They want to see more boxes quicker. The quad box break is the #1 most popular break in the room.
Yeah.
For the Diamond quad, nothing really is more popular than that. And rightfully so. It's the best series in the room, and we get to open up 4 boxes. Friday night was I was a first-hand witness to greatness. Diamond quad with Calvin Johnson, Drew Brees, a triple sign Cowboy, Aikman, Irvin, and Smith, and a triple sign Viking, Moss, Carter, and Culpepper. Let's fill that double too, y'all, says Sean. 7 to go in that double box break. So happy to do that as well, sir. That is definitely a great option. I mean, anything diamond just works. I'm going to put this on the desk here, Steven. Do you want to show this off? Because I love this lid. This is something different in the break room. I've never seen this version of Steeler lid. I've never seen James Harrison in the breaks. So I do love this helmet. I do love this hit. So who else is in? I mean, I know it's still early at night for Ronnie, a few hours behind. Scott, he's been a regular in those breaks. Let me know. Sammy says, off-subject question. How do the Lamb Chrome lids look signed with the white or silver paint pen? It's hard to tell from the pics, but it looks awesome. They look great. I mean, we had a sick Lamb Chrome a while back. I don't remember whether it was white or not, but if it's autographed that way, it works, Steven. Yeah. Those are nice. CD Lamb looking really good this season.
Incredible, yeah.
Looking really good. I think so. I'm trying to remember now whether it was a white one or not. For some reason, I feel like it was blue, the one we had.
The blue chrome? I feel like it was blue.
I think so, too.
Don't know how white chrome...
To be honest with you, now that I think of it, it was blue, Steven. So... I think the one I'm thinking of, Sammy, if I'm being completely honest, brother, I think it was blue. So, I don't know how the white looks. I mean, you'd have to send us a photo and we can look. But I'll ask. I mean, our boss man has seen a lot of helmets. I can ask and let you know. But I'm sure it's nice. I mean, you would think that he wouldn't sign it if it doesn't look nice, right, Steven?
Yeah, that's what I would think.
That's what I would think as well. So here's the link to the... Yep, sounds good, Sammy. Both of those work. I meet with them tomorrow. I'll ask tomorrow. If you're watching, Matt, Sammy does have that question. Here's the quad box break. 3 spots left. Who's joining Sammy and Sean in that quad box break? The Patriots just score?
That was close.
No, they're on the 2-yard line.
Yeah,
Okay, they scored just now. Oh, boy. I think we're up enough, Steven, because it was Ramondre.
Ramondre. Just ended my one.
I think we're up enough. I got to double check.
And we have Freiermuth and a defense.
Oh, yeah. We are down now, but we're projected to win 80% chance. Because we're down 6 points. But I think between the Saints defense and Pat Freiermuth, we should get 6 points.
Yeah.
Should. I got a game now, says Sammy. Yeah, it's a 1-score game. But I'm still feeling good about the Dolphins. I think it's going to be one of those long drives. And they'll probably score at the end there somehow. And you did have, 31-17 in your revised score?
Yeah.
Didn't I have 24-17? Or what did I say, 30-17? I can't remember.
You should 27-10.
Why do I feel like someone had 24-17 Dolphins?
You might want to...
I
think someone did. I think so, too. If you're the person, I guess I can go through these, because I did write down a bunch of score predictions, but at one point there was a lot coming in. Let me see here. I think someone had... Oh, Todd Palma, by the way, has 31-17 Miami. If that hits... I thought I saw someone... Maybe I didn't write that one down. Oh, here we go. Michael Bennett. 24-17 Miami. If no one else scores, Michael Bennett... But if the Dolphins score another touchdown...
Yeah, that's all off. If the Dolphins score another touchdown, it's Todd Palma.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeah, Brady versus Mac Jones, it is different. Sammy says Tua and Hill aren't losing this game. If Brady was still there, completely different ending for the Finns. That could be true, although, Steven, for whatever reason, Tom Brady did lose some games to the Finns.
He did, but usually down in Florida.
Usually in Miami, though. Yeah, that is true.
Down in Florida.
So, Michael Bennett, he's rooting for no points here, Steven. He's going to get a $30 gift card if the score holds.
And Todd Palmer rooting for a Dolphins dagger touchdown.
Exactly. Scott Dean's rooting for some more breaks. He got us 1 to go on that diamond quad, which obviously guarantees that happening tonight. We're not signing off with 1 spot away. You guys are not leaving the break with 1 spot away. So that break is coming up next here in the room. Cool. Dolphins and Patriots. It's kind of such a massive, massive game for both because New England could go to 0-2, Miami goes to 2-0. It just feels like New England might be toast for the playoffs.
Right.
So they have shut down Tyreek Hill tonight, Steven. I mean, he's got a touchdown. He's got 5 catches. You're not going to completely shut him out. He's Tyreek Hill, but only 40 receiving yards. The Pats secondary has been pretty good against Tyreek Hill, coming off 11 catches, 215 yards, and 2 touchdowns. If you tell New England 5 catches, 40 yards, 1 touchdown with 5 minutes to go in the game, I think they'll say we'll take it.
Yeah, right.
They'll take it. Another order coming up.
The quad coming up.
Sammy Joseph, and we're full, he says. Thank you, Sammy. Diamond quad. It's technically the 2nd quad in this series, right?
I just made it quad number 1, but
yeah.
it's all by itself this time.
Okay.
But yeah,
It's actually the 4th.
The 4th
then.
quad, yeah.
So I'll just put a drop me a box number for the first one. So Sammy's got 5 out of 8, I think, right? Sean has 1, and Scott has 2 spots here.
That's what I'm seeing.
All right, so 4 numbers needed. 1 through 4, 7 through 12, 14 through 19, 21, and then 24 through 25. Sammy wants 3, 4, 7, and 21. Thank you, Sammy Joseph. All of those work, sir. All right, good luck, guys. I mean, just like that, Steven, there's going to be 15 boxes left. Yeah, well, not with 7, Sammy, but 21 was a curveball. I know 3 and 4, those are your go-to numbers. Sammy's normally a low box number guy, Steven. So 7 didn't surprise me, Sammy, but 21, I was like, that doesn't sound like Sammy. Sounds good, Steven. So Scott's got the NFC North and the AFC West. And then we got Sean in the NFC South. Sammy's got the rest. He says, true, 7 wasn't a curveball. Not quite. All right. This is going to be a quad box break. The best series in the room. A lot of headliners left. A lot of good stuff coming up here. I'm drinking the primetime Kool-Aid, so I have to go 21. Dion, baby. How about them Buffs last night? I know it was closer than they hoped, but clutch at the end, Colorado last night. I did a live bet it when they were down 8. Did pay off for me. Little Wayne walked the team out, right? He's got, I mean, look, Dion's got the swag. He's got all sorts of guys supporting that team. Jalen Waddle taking a tough hit here. I just saw in the background. I mean, what do you think that says about Deion Sanders in Colorado? They got a guy like Little Wayne walking them out. They get The Rock wearing their sunglasses. That is what we call recruiting power, man. Primetime's got it. Do you think they're good this year? Just wait till next year when more recruits there go there. Box 21 coming up. 21 of 25. And we covered 2. I think we have 6 awesome headliners still available with plenty of awesome lids, period. Exactly, Sammy. He says, I love it. So much fun to see him turning that entire program and beyond around. Absolutely. And he's making millions of dollars off those sunglasses, Steven, in just a day. Here's one you'll like, Sammy. How about Ray Lewis on the Lunar Authentic? Officially the most tackles in NFL history. Speaking of electric guys, he's an absolute beast. One of, if not the best linebacker ever. Guy was unbelievable. Sacks, tackles, picks. He did it all. 13 Pro Bowls, 2-time Super Bowl champion, 2-time Defensive Player of the Year, Super Bowl MVP. Sammy says, yes, sir. Yes, sir, indeed. Ray Lewis, Lunar Authentic. And this is what the fillers look like in the diamond, Steven. Enough said, right?
Just crazy.
They are fantastic. Won't miss in the diamond helmets. Simply will not miss. Robert Clark says, nice clean helmet. Well put, Robert. Nice clean helmet indeed here. Ray Lewis. All right, I'll put this away. 3 more coming up in the quad box break. Let's go. Sammy says, I agree, Robert. Lid looks very clean. 100%. 100% on that one. All right, 3 more coming up in the quad box break. This was the filler hit Ray Lewis, so in theory, they're going to get even better. In theory, going to get even better in our diamond lids. We'll do box 4 next here. 4 of 25. 1 in 3 chance at a headliner here. Ooh. Another beautiful looking lid. Exactly 1,000 career catches in his career. Former Super Bowl champion, Super Bowl MVP. One of the best receivers ever. A guy that was better than the stats. Hines Ward, great stats. Also a great blocker. Also a great leader. AFC North. Guess who? Sammy Joseph with another one. Rivals Ray Lewis and Hines Ward. So a lot of Steeler hits here in the diamonds today. That's a beautiful lid. It's my favorite yellow flash in the game. I'm a huge Chief fan, but the Chief and Viking yellow flash, very beautiful. This one looks even cleaner. Yes, says Sammy. I love Ward. So many great memories of watching him as a kid, right? Me too, man. He was fantastic, Hines Ward. I think he's a coach in the XFL now, Steven.
Yes, I believe you're correct.
I was just talking about The Rock, Hines Ward in The Rock's league. He was all over the entire field. You know, catching, blocking, leading. Hines Ward did a little bit of everything, a lot of everything. So Dolphins 4th and 3. So looking like a long field goal attempt here, Steven. If he makes this kick, we're going to cover our bets. For sure, if he misses, ball game on.
Yeah, right.
So please make 55 yards.
He says he's 4 of 12.
If you're ahead, don't tell me. You might be ahead of me. Here's the Hines Ward, sir.
I think we're dead on even.
Dead on even?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. 4 of 12. I don't like those odds.
Oh,
you missed
hooked it.
Hooked it. All right, Pats have a chance. Patriots have a chance here. 2:14 to go, 2 timeouts. Time is definitely not an issue here
Ray over there?
for them. What's up?
Ray Lewis?
I do have Ray Lewis. Google Westlake Austin 59-yard field goal. Tommy Google Harrison Mevis 61-yard field goal. How about them Mizzou Tigers this weekend? 61-yarder at the death to beat 15th ranked Kansas State. That was incredible this weekend. 3-0 Mizzou Tigers, baby. That's how we roll. All right, box 3 coming up in the diamonds. 2 great lids so far, but we have not seen a headliner yet in our diamond helmets. And in this break, at least, I mean. Yeah, 59 yards with 6 to 9 yards to spare. That's pretty good. Dallas kicker today looked great. 17 years old. Well, I stand corrected, Sammy. Yours is more impressive. 17-year-old kid doing that. Someone sign that guy. All right, Sean, you've got a single spot snipe, brother. One of the best linebackers. How about Luke Kuechly, former Defensive Player of the Year, former NFL league leader in tackles. Beautiful Panther lid. Congrats, Sean, on the Kuechly, sir. Luke. Beautiful lid. Kid from 17-year-old in high school made a 59-yard kick, Steven. We got to Google it, apparently.
Oh, wow.
Sounds like Texas football. Told you 60 yards mandatory, says Sean. You did?
Might be mandatory, but
I mean, maybe mandatory to get yourself a guaranteed win. If your kicker is automatic from 60, that's usually a good sign. I still think the Dolphins are in a good spot, Steven. Michael Bennett might be in a good spot. Might be in a very good spot. 30-yard gift card.
Yeah, because
$30 gift card.
They only have one timeout. They're gonna get 4 down territory.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Ronnie says all tied up. It's a 2-minute. Ronnie's trying to punk me, right? He knows I'm a little bit behind on the computer. It's definitely not all tied up, at least not yet.
Not yet, not on this screen.
Yeah. Ronnie likes to forecast the future.
Could be wrong.
Yeah. Oh, well, Mac Jones just took a big sack.
Well,
so
that's cool.
definitely not tied up.
Michael Bennett's cool with that.
Yeah, same school that Breeze, Nick Foles, Justin Tucker, Ellinger, and so many more guys. How about Chase Daniel? He's a Texas high school kid. Chase Daniel, I think, was South Lake that he played at. Former Mizzou Tiger. So, William Maynard says touchdown. If William said it, might be true. Because he doesn't usually punk us. But he did try to punk us this time, Steven. No touchdown on my end.
Unless they're really ahead.
Yeah, they might be really ahead. I try to ignore the chat when it's so close, so I don't get it spoiled for me, right? Because we are on the computer. There you go. All right, one more coming up in the quad box break. We've done 3 boxes here, Steven. Have not pulled a single headliner in this quad box break. Went in with about a 1 in 3 chance. Odds do say this should be a headliner, right?
They do say that.
Box 7 coming up. Called out by Sammy Joseph. You got 7 of 25 here. Woo! We got a headliner, Steven.
Let's go.
One of the best young quarterbacks.
There he is.
Trevor Lawrence. Sammy Joseph III. What's up, Sebby? Beautiful Trevor Lawrence authentic lid. That is fantastic right there on the T-Law. Completing about 70% of his passes since the midway mark last season. The best mark in the league is what I heard on the broadcast today. He's barely lost a game. You look at, losses, the last 10 starts or so, 2 to the Chiefs, and maybe like 1 other start.
Yeah.
He's been doing great, Trevor Lawrence. He's got the arm, he's got the speed, the athleticism, the height. Prototypical quarterback that you're looking for in the NFL.
Oh, yep.
I think he was short. Laterally to the lineman.
Wow.
Did he get there, Steven?
What a pitch.
He might have got there.
He might have got that.
Awesome hit, Sammy Joseph. He says, yes, love it. I think he did get it.
Oh, my goodness.
You're going to have to review that, but I think he got it.
Wow.
That was crazy. So
what a lateral.
I think we got another quarterback theme tonight. Young quarterbacks. Lawrence, Tua, Herbert.
It's not bad.
That's a lot of gamesmanship there to have the presence of mind to do that.
Yeah.
Awesome get right there. Sammy Joseph.
A big dude to tackle, too.
I think he got it.
He looked like he did.
Yeah, it looked like he did. They didn't call forward progress. I mean, you can lateral to the lineman, right?
Yeah, but that extra shoulder.
Ooh. That's a little bit closer than I thought.
Was his knee down a little bit before that?
I don't know.
Like, did the knee go down before his shoulder fell over the line? That's the real question.
I don't know, because first thought I said for sure, but when I looked at that last one...
Where's that knee go down? Ooh.
I don't know. So, we'll see.
Well, Michael Bennett's like, please, don't be a first down.
No, don't be a first down.
It looks like he got it to me. But...
Okay. It's tough angles. I think they called it that he got it on the field.
Yeah. So we need to have
It's very close, man. Because he didn't do a good job of extending the football.
Yeah.
He really didn't. But I think they're giving it to the Patriots.
It's the shoulder that dropped over, though, that might have done the trick.
Yeah, I don't think you can overturn it either, Sammy. I think if they called it that on the field, you got to stick with it. So I'm leaning first down as well, but the more I look at the replay, Steven, the closer it is. Keep in mind that the yellow line that you see is not the official line. That first down marker is official. I don't know. Look at that, Steven. That's like literally on the line.
Yeah, well, if it's on the line, it's good.
That's as close as it can get. That is as close as it can get. Go Dolphins. Yes, Ronnie. Fins -1 was the play for me tonight. So, I mean, I hope that it's not a first down, Steven. End this game now, Miami Nation. I don't know. He might not have got it, Steven. Call reversed. No first down.
That's game.
I mean, they have more angles than we have.
I know.
If they saw enough to reverse it, it was probably right.
Former Dolphin, Mike Gesicki.
So, yeah. Yeah, former Dolphin, Mike Gesicki. It's where the football is, not where his hand is.
Yes.
With his hand, it's definitely a first down, but it's where the football is. So they must have deemed it's not quite there. Mike Gesicki's mad, but he did what he had to do.
He did his job, yeah.
I mean, if the guy's a player, he's reaching out more, right?
Yeah. But he was stopped.
It's literally bang, bang, but if they had enough evidence to overturn it, Steven, I think it was probably the right call. That's a tough one for the Pats, though. Literally, talk about a game of inches there.
Yeah.
It's a game of inches. Imagine if that's what keeps them out of the playoffs. They finish a game short, and it's this one they're pointing to. Imagine if that's what gets the Dolphins the division title. It'd be nuts.
Well, there you go, Mr. Bennett. I'm going to let this clout down, but then I'm going to send you your gift card because you're the second person to ever guess the football game correctly.
Ever. I think we did it for like every primetime game last year, which was Wednesday, Sunday, Thursday. I mean, I could be off, but I think we did it for like 48 games last year.
We did it. Well, no, not Wednesday.
7.
Not Wednesday, but
yeah.
Anytime Monday, Thursday, night,
17
Sunday night.
times 3, that's 51.
Yeah, you're right, yeah.
And then we did, the ones last week.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, literally, it's about like 2 in 50 people have got it. And Michael's one of them. So
one of the few.
Yeah, Kyle says didn't think it was enough to overturn it. That's what Sammy says too.
That's what I thought.
Again, they do have more angles and they can slow it down even more. I was kind of leaning that way too, Steven, but
I
don't know. The more I looked at it, the more I was like, I don't know. Definitely think if it was an offensive player, he knows to reach the ball out more. But that's how the game goes.
So $30 for Mr. Bennett, correct?
$30 for Mr. Bennett.
Wow, Michael.
So congrats, Michael.
Have a day, dude. Maybe go play the lottery if you can still.
I mean, Jason used the $94 gift card to get this order here. That won him 2 helmets. All right, I'm going to do a quick top-to-bottom rundown, guys. And the last order, believe it or not, Steven, was 19 minutes ago from Sammy. If you guys want to keep the night going, get these orders now. Otherwise, We will wrap it up and pick it up tomorrow. So, by the way, the headliner odds are pretty good in those diamonds.
No shock there.
So, Sammy says let him play football. So, yeah, that's tough. I mean, it's tough way. If you're a Dolphin fan, you're saying 100% the right call. If you're a Patriot fan, you're livid, right, Steven?
Livid.
That's how it goes. If you bet the Dolphins -1 like I did, you're happy.
Or as I say, not thrilled.
Yeah.
Not thrilled with those results.
I'm okay with it.
Me too, personally. I mean,
Yeah. All right, so we have, believe it or not, is it 15 diamonds left, Steven?
there's 15 diamonds left.
15 diamonds left.
Yeah.
Calvin Johnson, Smith, Aikman, and Irvin triple signed. Justin Fields, John Elway, Drew Brees. There is 5 photoed headliners in the last 15 boxes. We also have Marshawn Lynch, C.D. Lamb, Nick Bosa, Jordy Nelson, Nick Chubb. That's a 10 and 15 chance at a headliner, Steven, 2 and 3. We have a single, a double, and a quad up in that break. Got a lot of options. We have the vault double left. 7 to go in the double. So we have 8 to go in the single, 3 boxes left. Everything in the vault is very, very good. We got 8 to go in the can't miss rep double. All the headliners out there. Barry Sanders, Lawrence Taylor, Michael Irvin, Dak Prescott, Marvin Harrison, Reggie Wayne, Patrick Mahomes, Trevor Lawrence. There's only 23 boxes left. Better than a 1 in 3 chance at a headliner in there. 4 to go in the 1 in 4. 5 boxes left. Greg Maddux, batting helmet still out there. Julio Rodriguez also available in the 1 in 4. 6 to go in the slab double. All the headliners out there. Tua, Cooper Kupp, Bo Jackson, Justin Fields, Aaron Donald, Justin Herbert, Derrick Henry, Adrian Peterson in the slabs. 8 to go in the vault single. 8 to go in the can't miss reps. 7 left in the jerseys. Namath, Trayvon Diggs, Zay Flowers, Hines Ward, Tony Dorsett, and Earl Campbell. 8 to go in the minis. 8 boxes left as well. Joe Green, Darrelle Revis still out there. And then 6 to go in the slab single. So it is 10:26. If no one gets a spot the next 4 minutes, Steven, 10:30 will be the show. But we do got to do our wheel spin first for the minis, actually. So I'll knock that out. And if no one's jumped in, we'll call it a night here and regroup tomorrow. If someone else wants to play, now's the time, guys. Now is that time. And you can get your spots for tomorrow's show, too, if you want to get those orders now. All right, so we did 1 mini break. So it's going to be 8 names in that wheel spin. I'm just going to take it from here. Getting defensive. Married down to Todd. Does anyone else want to break anything else tonight? Let me know. Otherwise, we'll call it a night here after the Chase wheel spin. We'll talk about the hit of the show too, Steven. So actually, I'll go ahead and give them until 10:35. This is going to take, 2 to 3 minutes. We got to discuss the hit video another 2 to 3 minutes. So if no one gets in by 10:35, that's the show. If we do get some movement, I'll give them a little bit more time. Otherwise, actually, it's not you and me. It's Alex tomorrow. Yep. Alex in tomorrow for Steven. We'll have a big show tomorrow in these diamonds, and then a new diamond series to follow. Maybe college in the room if we knock out 1 in 4 or the vault. So 5, 6, and 7. It is Todd Palma is the top name. Todd, let me know what number you want to start on, sir. You're getting a gift card anywhere from 1 to 100. If I don't hear from Todd, we'll start on 1 automatically. So great game tonight. I think it was
a good game.
Much better than last Sunday, Steven.
Yeah.
I mean, unless you're a Dallas
fan.
fan.
Scored nearly as many points combined with these 2 teams tonight, but
yes,
Patriots made it a game.
They did. They did the same thing against the Eagles. They got to work on starting. They're a team that has played well in the second half, not well in the first half. And let me see. My girlfriend is going to win, Steven.
There you go.
Maybe, actually. I forgot. She's currently up by 10 points. 60% chance to win. She's got Michael Thomas. And she's playing the Pittsburgh defense and David Njoku.
Oh.
I need a big night from Mr. Najee Harris to win my matchup. But I think we are going to win the UA matchup.
Looking favorable.
Yeah, we're down 6 rather, but 84% chance to win with Pat Fryermuth and the Saints defense left. So Sammy says, night, fellas. I've been in South Texas all weekend, dozing off. Hasta mañana. See you tomorrow, Sammy. I'm spinning this thing for Todd Palma. Todd is taking home $61 UA gift card. Todd Palma. So $61 is going in your account, sir. Steven, let's talk hit of the show. Ooh, it's tough. It's tough. I'm going Tua. Yeah. This is the man of the night. Got himself a W tonight.
2-0.
2-0 for Tua. That's my hit of the night. Runner up. I'm going to go Herbert only because of how nice the flash is. Look, you can easily go Lawrence. You can easily go Jamar Chase. I'm going Herbert Flash. I'm going to go James Harrison Bronze because I've never seen that lid before. Then, I don't know, take your pick between Lawrence and Chase. But, I mean, they're all going to the hit video, Steven. The more, the merrier, right?
Yep, I
On a
agree.
night where we have a lot of really, really good hits, but not necessarily like an absolutely amazing custom lid, I figure the more, the merrier. What do you think?
Yeah, no, I pretty much agree with that lead.
order?
Yeah, that would make sense to me.
This is only based on the fact that I've never seen this lid. Otherwise, James Harrison would be the 5th pick. And these are specialty lids. Obviously, Lawrence and the Bengal ones are standard lids. But some excellent hits tonight. It was another good show in the break room. Definitely think tomorrow should be hopping. I just want to get that 1 and 4 and or vault done so we can move on to the fresh college series and a fresh basketball. That's the goal. With that in mind, I think tomorrow I'm going to put it in there now just so these guys know the chase item's going to be the vault and the 1 and 4. They'll be in the same. Actually, I'll do separate wheel spins. I'll give them 2 wheel spins tomorrow. Vault is a separate wheel spin. 1 and 4 is a separate wheel spin. That'll be the automatic chase until both close out tomorrow. So I want to move on to those fresh series in the room. Any other final thoughts tonight, Steven? Anything that sticks out as far as the breaks, the football? Any final thoughts from you, sir?
I mean, just a great night full of great hits. Glad we were able to close out that diamond, get into a fresh new one.
Mm-hmm.
You guys are going to cruise through that tomorrow. And then right back then, you'll get into a new set of headliners.
Yeah.
My goal for you guys tomorrow, though, would be to knock out that 1 and 4 or Volt, your choice.
Yeah.
I know there's no headliners, but those are high-quality series.
In the vault, not the 1 and 4.
In the 1 and 4, that
Greg
Greg Maddox is beautiful.
Yeah.
And the Julio Rodriguez back, which is a great get regardless. So I would definitely hop into those, close those out, and then get into college and have fun.
I mean, 1 and 4, everything is good in there.
Yeah.
That much we have learned here in the breaks. So give you guys about 1 more minute here before I call it. You know how I'm about my even numbers, Steven. 10:35, 10:30, 10:40. So give these guys just every other second just in case. But in all likelihood, I mean, look, Sammy's been carrying the train the last 40 minutes. So if Sammy's done, probably going to be it here. Very, very happy with the breaks as always. It's only going to get busier as you release more series. Only going to get busier this week,
excuse me.
which is fantastic. Absolutely fantastic here at UA. Fresh names, fresh headliners should make for a lot of fresh fun. 2 football games tomorrow.
Ooh.
2 football games tomorrow. We have the Saints and Panthers at 6:15. And one of the best rivalries in sports, the Browns and Steelers at 7:15. So going to be a lot of fun. I might have some underdogs to pick tomorrow, Steven.
I'm thinking Panthers +3.
Okay, I'm thinking the same.
I don't.
And I'm thinking Steelers money line.
Yeah, right.
They're a 2-point underdog. How often does Cleveland win at Pittsburgh? Not often. Not often. I know it's not the best Steeler team, but
the same argument goes to the Browns and the Bengals.
Yeah.
Like, the Browns own Joe Burrow and the Bengals.
That's how it goes.
So, over my lifetime,
yeah.
I don't know how many times. I think it's
that's-
less than my fingers on my hand.
Yeah.
Like, it's not a good thing.
They beat him in the playoffs the one year. That's the only one I can think
And
of.
I think
off the
they
top
beat
of my head.
him a couple years ago with Mason Rudolph.
Yeah, but
like,
it was, yeah. So it happens once in a while.
mhm.
That's going to do it for us tonight. Thank you, Steven, for keeping up with the orders, for producing, for co-hosting. Thank you for all the customers watching, buying. You guys are great. Right back here tomorrow, Monday through Friday, 4 and 7 Central Time. Saturday and Sunday, 2 and 7. See you guys.